I keep forgetting that, like, it cuts off at the very end.
What the fuck is up, Schizo Squad? We're doing the Schizo Showdown.
Yes, we are.
How's it hanging?
Are you, like, sharing the links right now? Is that what you're doing?
I'm checking the audio.
Okay.
It's good.
It's good. Oh, my goodness. We got a decent amount of people here. That's crazy.
We do.
Howdy, we got Ryan's here.
How you doing, Ryan?
Hello, guys.
We're missing my most strongest soldier, though. Gracious. Where's he? Come on, bro.
Sorry late. We went to 4th of July.
We went to the big 250.
The nation's capital. And it was a fucking nightmare. Getting in, being there, and leaving was a nightmare. We ended up, like, coming back home at, like, 6 a.m.
DJ Cat 69. Meow.
Yo.
How you doing? We got this fan there. It was hot as fuck.
Holy fuck, it was hot. It was not only was it hot as fuck, but then, like, it starts raining, but it's not raining that bad. I don't know. It's like...
It was raining. It was sprinkling, and they canceled the fucking show and had everyone leave, but they weren't leaving, and they were like kind of fighting with the police. We got interviewed by the News Nation.
Yes.
And other press were taking pictures of us. It was a whole thing. But we did a whole live stream on Mint's channel, Minty Crafty, and we took a bunch of video and whatnot of the police
channel.
So check that out. Look for that soon. We're gonna edit that together and put it together, but
yes, that'll be fun. So that's why we're late, because holy fuck, we woke up pretty late because we got in late.
Yeah, and then we had to do stuff and prep for the stream. So apologies for being late and gay, folks.
Yes. So who won?
Drum roll, please. You won the YouTube voting at 60-40. Don't forget to vote in the community post, guys. But I won the Discord voting at 60-40, which matters more because the Discord votes matter 75%, or no, the Discord votes matter 100%. The YouTube votes matter 75%. So you got to join the Discord if you want to be have real influence on our democracy here.
So does this mean that I'm getting mousetrapped?
That does. The punishment for this week was getting hit by a mousetrap, which I have here all ready to go. I don't want to set it off. They're very temperamental things, these mousetraps. So Mint is going to have to put her fucking hand on there and make that motherfucker snap on her hand. Fuck. I haven't decided if she has to do it twice for the stream, but
didn't you say last time you're gonna do it twice?
I said that, but you know, we don't play hard and fast by the rules. You're like the Jackass guys. And just real quick, like and subscribe, hit that bell. Don't forget to fucking join the Discord. And on Fridays, if you're in the Discord with us, you can join and watch movies with us. We're watching Disclosure Day this upcoming Friday. We're going to be streaming it live in there.
Yes.
And you can watch and come be on stream with us and chat about movies, okay? But you got to join the Discord to do that and also to vote.
Is that energy drink empty?
Yes.
Oh.
And also, Minty Crafty, we're doing streams every Wednesday and Saturday, so check that out too.
Yes.
And the next movies we'll be watching Disclosure Day, so you guys can sort of understand it with us for the Schizo Showdown on Sunday.
Is that the new or the old movie?
The new one. And then we're also doing Close Encounters of the Third Kind, because that's Steven Spielberg's like OG alien movie.
Yeah, I've never seen that one, actually.
Just crazy.
What's Disclosure Day about?
Aliens coming to Earth and the government disclosing it. It looks like shit, to be honest, but it's Steven Spielberg, so they let him do it.
Let me adjust the
Mint's got issues. I'm going to try and revamp our content, folks. I'm going to try and actually make it more structured and whatnot.
That looks better.
For now.
Mousetrap.
We're doing this at the start of the show. Mint fucking lost, okay? The Mint Mafia fucking sucks. Did not show up. Schizo Squad. Fucking
shout out.
What up, TJ?
I've heard nothing but bad things about this.
Yeah, well, the trailers look like AI generated. I mean, they look atrocious. Like Steven Spielberg does not still have it. Just like the Jackass. Like it's part of this whole stuck culture. They're just rehashing these old geezers who were famous.
Ever considered the children right now are growing up on stuck culture. Yo, Gracious.
Let's go, Gracious.
Shout out TJ.
What up, TJ?
So the new people, like as in like the children and the teenagers and the young adults, they're growing up on this culture of Stuck. They're like, oh, it's just like do sequels. What is their culture going to be?
Their culture is the old culture.
So
like they're going to be nostalgia for 80s and 90s nostalgia.
But when they make new things, like
it's just like reprocessed slop that's already
it's
been
going to be like
reprocessed.
it's going to be multiplicity.
Yes, that's why Obsession and Backrooms are such a breath of fresh air.
Yes. Spielberg hasn't made a great film since Saving Private Ryan.
No, that's not true. Come on.
When was the last good film you made?
The Close Encounter, or not Close Encounters. Hey, what's up, Space Zeus? That one War of the Worlds, that was not terrible. Tom Cruise. Okay, a great film though. Yeah, I guess I don't know. I need to see his
remakes of 80s and 90s movies.
Yes, and they're gonna just keep remaking them until we all die.
It's going to be
basically
bad. I hate this stuck culture we live in, and I don't know.
Oh, Minority Report, dude. Minority Report's great.
What are the other ones that he's done?
War of the Worlds, Munich, Tintin. But yeah, I agree with you. Lincoln was also pretty good. So was Bridge of Spies. But Minority Report was fantastic. Anyway, so today we're reviewing
the Jackass
movies, which, speaking of stuck culture and not being able to innovate and whatnot, Jackass 5, 6, the best and the last, the most recent one is like that. But we're going to be going over the first and the last one. But first, man has to serve her punishment for not winning because the Mint Mob did not show up and her arguments were terrible.
I'm going to do my left hand because I need to draw with my right hand. Oh, fuck, this is going to hurt. It's going to hurt like a motherfucker.
You got to make sure the camera can see.
Yes. Ow, fuck.
It went on there. That was hilarious. What did it feel like?
Painful.
That's awesome.
Ow.
LOL.
Oh, ouch.
Did you guys see that? It is, and it's very fitting for the Jackass one because they have a whole, in the first one, they have a whole stunt where they have a guy dressed up as Mickey Mouse getting hit by a bunch of mouse traps. It made a brief appearance in Best and the Last as well. So
honestly, it's awesome. Not as painful as I thought it would be.
Oh, well, good. When you do it again for the Schizo Showdown portion of the show,
I'll know what it feels like, at least. But it does hurt. I hate stuck culture. I love going out of my way to seek out unknown movies, especially pre-70s.
Oh yeah, me too, dog. Are you
fucking with the mousetrap?
I'm big on spice being the variety of life. So
yes.
In all things, I'm constantly trying to find new influences, not stagnate. New art, for example, this energy drink. Actually, I've never had this Monster before. Okay, now I'm trying it. Fucking Ultra Wild Passion. But we're not here to talk about Monster. We're here to talk about movies.
My finger's red now. I don't know if you can tell, but it's red. Wait, there we go. It's hurt. All right. Let's get into it, because honestly, what the fuck can you talk about Jackass other than the stunts?
And we're doing staple hands. We're going to revamp the punishments, but that's what we're doing for next week. The loser has to get their fingers stapled by the winner. So vote for me if you want to see her get her fingers stapled.
Ouch.
Anyway,
I mean, all these movies suck. So, like, not Jackass. I'm talking about the sequel movies. All the sequel movies suck.
Yeah. Well, that's what we're not doing a sequel movie for next week. So.
Oh, that's good. At least. Well, that's
we'll try and change up. Anyway.
Well, isn't it about like the arguments based on this one?
Yes. So you have to suffer for this week, and you may have to have me staple your finger next week, which is hilarious. But
all right. Jackass.
All right, folks. Jackass from 2002. The original let's be shitheads or jackasses, I suppose, in public and record it. But this was from 2002, so it was like cool. It was interesting. Right. Do not try this at home.
Don't do it. Crazy.
So yes, the Schizo Kino is Jackass, the original, which of course is the movie version of the TV show where they did the same sort of thing. It's supposed to be like the biggest and best version of that. And I'm extremely fond of Jackass, not just this movie, but the whole franchise. I've obsessively watched it since I started watching them my freshman year of college when I was 18.
I see.
And I knew of them before that, but I went through and watched the whole franchise, and it became like my comfort media. I would just watch it over and over and over again, just because it was so funny.
I mean,
Like,
my brother would watch it all the time, but I'm a foid. Okay, so I don't really get the humor, but I do.
It's not for you.
No,
it's not part of your culture.
Although, I mean,
it's white American excellence.
It's fine that I'm not into it. Okay, it's okay. I personally have issue, not like with the whole concept of Jackass, it's whatever. Like, I personally have issue with like needing to soften up something like Jackass, I guess. But I mean, Jackass itself.
What do you mean by soften up?
As in, like, there should be more stuff like Jackass in the culture.
There is.
Like what?
Like, go on Instagram or TikTok at any point, you'll see people doing shit that they got inspired to do from Jackass. That's a big part of my sort of analysis of the first film, is that they paved the way for all these guys, and myself included. Like, in the first one, they do paper cuts, which of course was our first punishment. They do paper cuts between the fingers, and I like
go
subconsciously
to Jackass for like punishment inspirations.
Yeah, well, I definitely subconsciously took that from them, and like me going around and fucking with like Eric July and Aaron Imholt in public and stuff. I definitely wouldn't have done that without Jackass and being huge fans of these guys. Like, they were the OG. We're gonna fuck with people in public and do crazy stunts in public. But that's why the first one still feels fresh, but the newest one doesn't work because the idea has come and gone, and like there's not enough time, because a big part of the Jackasses was like in 3, it was the 3D one, because that was a new technology. They were always using the cutting edge of society and technology and celebrities to have their stunts be better, but that just doesn't work anymore because they're all online, and online can move faster than any
do not try this at home, but nowadays everyone has a smartphone.
Yeah, exactly. And that's another, like, a lot of these stunts in public only work if other people don't immediately start recording them. Like, that takes away from the whole thing.
I think the prank videos of people or people wiling out in public are sort of inspired by Jackass.
I would say more than sort of. Even if they haven't seen the movie, like, they're the reason that concept exists, basically.
Yes.
Truly American originals. I mean, it led to like Logan Paul and all this other stuff, which of course it would. I mean, especially male. If you're a male and you see Jackass when you're young, you go, I want to do that.
If
that
I was
awesome.
If
Fucking
I was a
people
dude,
in public.
If I was a dude, I think I'd be more into it.
For sure.
I understand why the dudes are into it. I guess it's like
a lot of dick and ball slapping.
There is a lot of that. And I mean, I don't have a penis or balls. Okay. So like, I see it and I'm like, doesn't that hurt? But then like,
yeah, but it's funny. That's why it's funny. It's like, LOL, that guy racked his nuts. LOL, fuck him.
Okay. I see. Back when I was a stupid high schooler, we didn't have the ability to record absolutely everything on camcorder. Thank God.
But think all the content you missed out on.
Yeah, you missed out on a lot.
But yeah, that's a big part of the movie, is it has that like early 2000s feel, and this is a very specific like culmination of like the rise of BMX and X sports and skateboarding, that culture with the rise of like camcording and like beginning to have sort of mass media and everyone having access to recording and whatnot. And it was like a novel concept at the time. It really was. And it wasn't just that they were fucking with people. It's that they were like Bam Margera actually was a skateboarder, and they did theatrical. They dressed up. So it was like funny and entertaining, and they had celebrities and celebrity friends. And I was telling her, like, the third one ultimately became the culmination of this concept. And after the third one, the franchise hasn't really been able to recover. Mm-hmm. Like, they did Bad Grandpa, which you couldn't even do now because they are the fucking grandpas.
I know. It's less funny when they're old.
Yes. And they tried to do in the fourth one, they tried to do this, like, we're passing it off to a new cast, but then they sort of reneged on that with the most recent one. So it's just like the pure Kino version. And this is still sort of early in this culture's ascendancy of, like, skate culture, but also, like, being a dickhead in public. Like, it was just the marrying of that, and it just kept growing and growing until you get to the third one.
Jackass is a mixed bag. For me, some pranks or stunts are fine, but others are too much for me, or I find viscerally unpleasant. I also hate awkward humor or joke stuff like Impractical Jokers.
Oh, come on, bro. Impractical Jokers is like soft Jackass.
I've watched a lot of Impractical Jokers, though. It's probably
Larry.
I've watched a shit ton of Impractical Jokers.
I've seen them live. Okay, the
You
Tenderloins. Yeah, they have a comedy troupe called the Tenderloins. I went and saw them live.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, I love Impractical Jokers. I love all this shit. That's why I'm currently here. Hello.
I mean, I like when I say it's not for me. It's not like that I don't like seeing people getting hurt. I think that's funny. And it's like, it's funny seeing somebody else get hurt, but not me get hurt. But I'm okay with being hurt also. But it's mostly like when it crosses into like bodily humor.
Scatological.
Yes. It's mostly
She hates one of the best ones in the first one, which is Dave England goes to a department store, like a tool store, a hardware store, and just takes a shit in one of the toilets they have, which is hilarious. I told her, like, I want to do that, but in IKEA, it's so funny, man.
Well, they've like screwed down the toilet.
Yeah, because of this. Like, it's because of shit like this.
Yeah.
I agree with... There's like a handful of stunts that are too far. In this one, they masturbate with some sea urchins, which is funny, but it's just like, I don't know, man. That's like too far for me. And then in the fourth one, I believe, they had Aaron and they chained him up and put honey and fish on him, I believe. And then they had a bear go up to him with unrestrained and just start licking the honey off him.
That's
it's
hilarious.
Cool, but like, it could very easily, like, I like the stunts where they have a chance of escaping. That's just locking a guy up and having him maybe get mauled to death by a bear. Like, I thought it was too much.
I mean, okay, I guess I have like different boundaries because it's like, I like in this one specifically, I like seeing the alligator tight walk because they're like, if he could get fucking attacked by an alligator, it's hilarious. I don't know. Whoa, this sounds hardcore.
Yeah, it is super hardcore. Yeah, like she was saying, Steve-O puts meat on his underwear and is on a I guess it's a tightrope.
Yeah, it's just a rope.
It's a tightrope above a bunch of alligators, and they're snapping at him, and he lets an alligator eat meat out of his underwear.
I mean, yeah,
it's cool.
It is cool,
but that's cool because Steve-O can like move around and stuff. He's not chained there, and they didn't just put a piece of meat on his wiener and let an alligator walk up to it and bite it. Like, that's different. You see the difference?
Is it like not being able to move freely?
Because there's no like the whole prank is just that LOL, this bear might maul you to death. Like, that's different than if he had been running around in that room with like honey and fish and like fucking with the bear. Like, that's just different.
I see where you're coming from. So of course
they had an alligator trainer right there ready to stop the alligator in case it got out of control. The bear they just let in the room. They had a bear guy there, but he was like outside of the room. They closed the room off. And like, yeah, he could run in there, but it's a fucking bear, not an alligator. Like, good luck trying to stop that thing if it starts mauling Aaron.
I mean, is the bear going to start mauling you if you're chained up and not like a threat?
Yes. I mean, it's a bear.
Yeah, but like, what causes bears to attack people?
They're fucking animals. I mean, it's
yeah, but they all have specific triggers.
Okay, this is like that lady who had a chimp. She had a pet chimp, and it would like even drive like golf carts and stuff. And everyone loved this chimp.
Yeah, but then it mauled her face.
And then one day it mauled her fucking face, and she didn't have a face.
But what did
anymore.
she do?
She didn't do anything. It's a fucking animal.
An element of danger, but you need some safety net.
Yeah, well, or not, but it needs to be like you're the one voluntarily taking this risk. Like Johnny gets shot with like a bunch of pellets from a pellet gun.
Yeah,
that's fine because he's willingly standing there and taking the hit. They didn't chain him up and just force him to take the fucking hit to the gun.
Well, you don't know like off screen if he was willing to do this or not.
He was. They have to agree to.
Yeah.
To
so yeah, if he agreed to be chained up and have like honey and
he didn't agree to that. Though.
How do you know?
Because they changed the prank on him last minute. That was part of the prank.
Oh.
Yeah. It was under false pretenses.
I think that's a bit slimy.
They didn't tell him what they were going to do. Yeah, it's really fucking slimy.
Chimps are evil. Fuck them. Yeah, I wouldn't.
No, chimps are cool. Chimps are great.
I wouldn't fuck with one.
You should get your face torn off for saying that, Ryan.
Yeah, I say
as
this
a pet. You don't fuck with them or fuck them. You have them as pets.
I'm not gonna
fuck a chimp.
I'm not gonna fuck a chimp. I'm not gonna have a chimp as a pet. I'm not gonna have a bear as a pet or fuck a bear.
The fuck? You wouldn't have a bear or a chimp as a pet?
No. They're okay. Just because I acknowledge that they have specific triggers that get them and there's like a way to like deal with them doesn't mean that I would want to deal with them 24/7. They eat one of us, we eat their family.
Real.
All right. So warning, the stunts in this movie
Iconic this warning.
were performed by professionals for your safety and the protection of those around you. Do not attempt any of the stunts you're about to see.
She can't read, dude. I need to start a show where I just have her trying to read anything.
That would be funny.
Stutter. And if she fucks it up, she gets a punishment like the mousetrap.
Oh, yikes.
This is an iconic warning.
And that's a warning that nobody is heeded.
Yeah, it's literally just like cover your ass, legalese. Like, they know. They're well aware that they're inspiring people to imitate what
shit. They see.
Yeah, especially when it's hilarious.
Yeah.
But, I mean, this is, in and of itself, this warning is iconic. And the way Johnny reads it.
Yes. So, what's this? Oh, yeah, it opens with the shopping cart. Which, by the way, they open with the shopping cart in the next movie we're about to cover. So, so they have the shopping cart. They're rolling down the shopping cart down a hill. You got a bunch of debris and shit.
This is an iconic opening. The shopping cart, another iconic thing. Like, this movie just sort of is the foundation upon which everything else is built. Which I know it's the first one, but like, they just sort of keep referencing it in the other ones. They keep doing it bigger and bigger. Until you get to the third one, and then that's when they jump the shark.
She somehow managed to read through my novel, even with all of its sci-fi
she definitely had a robot read it out loud to her. There's no way.
I did a live stream on the Shorts feed.
I didn't know this.
5-part on the old channel where I read his book.
You've already read Ryan's novel?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, if you want to listen to me read it,
I don't.
Then I don't know, get the novel yourself.
I'm going to.
Then do it. All right. So this, they crash.
And this is, of course, they crash and go flying, and they have a bunch of cannons shooting like debris at them. They have a giraffe, and this started This is another staple of the Jackass. They have a huge intro, a huge cinematic intro where they go all out. It's where a bunch of the budget goes. And it's where Johnny Knoxville, of course, is the iconic, just like the warning is iconic. Johnny Knoxville goes, "Hey, I'm Johnny Knoxville, and this is Jackass."
Yes, he does. What's this next one?
Oh, no, he says, "Hello, I'm Johnny Knoxville, and welcome to Jackass." Okay.
This is a fun one. They rent a car, and then they do a derby.
Yeah, they do a crash derby, and they put blow-up dolls in the back. This is one of my favorite stunts of all time, and it's how they open. It's a great opener. Sets the tone.
And then they have to explain to the rental guy, "Hey, you're gonna have to pay for it, right?" He's like, "No, I hit a dog with it. This isn't a dog damage." You know?
The dog. I didn't agree to that, but yeah, it's like what do you even do? Like, this is also, it's sort of like Bruno or Borat, but this is like Borat without a story. Have you seen Borat?
No.
What the fuck, man? Borat is Sacha Baron Cohen going around and fucking with people's pretend character. It's in a similar vein.
I see.
But yeah, this is fantastic. Doing a crash.
Where the fuck is my light? I want to change the light
Crash
to red.
derby.
It's right here. I got it. Okay.
Wow. And so, fantastic first stunt.
Good first stunt.
10 out of 10. And then he goes back and he grabs the blow up dolls that they had in the back and fun. Just runs away as the rent-a-car employees.
If you've ever seen a Jackass TV show, I imagine this is just a big version of that.
It is. Yes. I've seen a lot of episodes and a lot of the bits they do in the movie they like workshopped in the TV show.
I see. I didn't even catch that.
And also, this first one works because no one knew who these guys were. So they could get away with more because there were no cameras and no one knew who these guys were. And it was a new concept, like being this much of a dickhead.
Yeah, but now everybody's used to influencers being dickheads in public for attention. And you got the Jackass guys and they're super famous.
Mm-hmm.
And you have a bunch of camera crew all around. And I assume after the stunts happened, they're like, "Do you want to be featured in the Jackass movie or something?"
Well, and that's what they have to sign a release from. That's why some of their faces are blurred.
Yeah.
But that's also what differentiates them is that they'll go, and I'm sure obviously they went and paid for this car after Johnny ran away with the blow up dolls.
Of course.
Whereas these influencers, and they go to Japan, and infamously a bunch of American influencers have been going to Japan and fucking with the populace there. But they don't They don't have the professionalism of a movie.
No.
They don't pay people if they break shit. Like,
they're just being assholes.
They're just being assholes.
Yeah.
And it still could be funny. It's just more like corrosive, basically.
Yeah, they're being assholes. They're being funny, but they're not being corrosive about it because there's like a professionalism, like you mentioned, just like there's an air of professionalism about it. And like the people who are, quote, victims, aka just having to be bystanders to this, they're given something. They're at least like a release form. I don't know if they're given money.
Very possibly. Probably just a release form though. But and also they're like, because the problem is the Jackass guys did the like sort of soft stuff, so you have to keep ramping up. That's why these live streamers do more and more extreme things, obviously, because the internet, there's no time to breathe with the movie. It's instantaneous. So
yes. What's the next one? Oh yeah, this is a fun one where he's on a skateboard and he like head first. He has a helmet, of course, but he's head first into some bowling pins and he has bowling balls thrown at him and he gets hit in the nuts with them.
Which, to me,
Does he have any children? Do any of these people have children?
Yes, I think so.
Okay, so
I don't know for sure actually, but I would assume so.
Just because they get hit in the nuts so many times?
There was a guy, Zach something, who his whole shtick was like being on a sled and just like having a metal pole hit him in the nuts as he went down. Another in the long line of Jackass imitators. I don't know how you can, and his whole shtick was just getting hit in the nuts over and over and over again. He had a kid. Okay.
I don't know how any guy can talk about like blunt force trauma to the nuts and not like get nausea or like wince pain.
Because it's funny.
Okay, so you turn off your pain meters and turn up your like hilarious meters to deal with the fact that it's painful.
What, like if you actually get hit in the nuts or if you just see it?
If you just see it.
It's funny because like you know what it feels like. And so when you see a guy in like a funny situation, like being going on a skateboard down a bowling lane and see him get hit, racked in the nuts, you're like, LOL. It's just funny seeing a guy get hit in the nuts because there's like no response to that. And you know how bad it feels. So it's just sort of like, oh, like LOL.
I see. I really don't like pranking the unknowing public. I don't find humor from their discomfort. I hate seeing discomfort like that. Meanwhile, skateboarding pratfalls are always hilarious. I mean, yeah, the type of humor that I'm more into, like Ryan said, I do like Impractical Jokers, but Impractical Jokers is pretty tame compared to Jackass.
Super tame.
So like just seeing them mess with people in public, it's more like confusing them, in which I'm like more okay with.
You want to talk about discomfort? That's their bread and butter.
Yeah.
Is the Impractical Jokers. They thrive on awkwardness because there are a lot of they don't do the extreme stunts that the Jackass guys do.
Yeah, it's just mostly social awkwardness.
Yeah, it's mostly like saying something weird.
Yeah, which I'm more okay with, I guess.
I don't know. I mean, it can definitely cross a line, but I'm a big proponent of that. Like, even when stuff can cross a line, it's still a lot of time really funny. It's like a lot of people didn't like that challenge where guys would take like gallons of milk in a superstore, the like handle jugs, and just like throw them on the ground and stuff. Like, yeah, that's shitty. If you're paying
for it, though,
they wouldn't. And it's like, yeah, that's shitty and whatnot, but it's kind of funny to just like be such an asshole. In public.
And they're like, "Oh, I'm sorry, Fel." All right, so this happened. Oh yeah.
Well, on that point though, Johnny Knoxville, as I believe it was Aaron or Dave, but anyway, the guy on the skateboard going down, and they smash into the pins at the end.
Yes.
Johnny throws a bowling ball and hits this guy in the nuts on purpose.
Yes.
And that's sort of Johnny just. Especially in the more recent one, he has this sort of air of maliciousness that the other members lack. Like, I feel like he enjoys inflicting pain on people.
And the
disproportionately.
You said in the older ones, or in the
newer ones? Present in the older ones in moments like this, but in the newer one, it like really starts to come out.
Okay.
I feel like it's less like a joke and more just like he actually likes.
He just likes hurting people.
Yeah, he's just like a sadist.
Okay, I see. I guess I don't like hurting people. So
to me, there just has to be a joke, like being a dick to be a dick. Like, I don't know. It needs the context of a joke. Otherwise it's like,
just being an asshole for no reason.
Yeah.
The muscle stimulator. I bring this one up because, the new one, they have a version of this. It really, I'm talking about the the new one in comparison to this, but it's kind of hard not to.
There are literal, like, they have later, they shoot an air horn at people trying to golf, which is very funny, but then they just play that clip in the new one, and they do that with a lot. If it's not clips, literal clips from, like, other movies, it's a stunt that's, like, a callback to one of these stunts.
Yes.
Like, in the new one, when they use a machine like this and Steve-O tries to give a tattoo while Johnny flexes.
It's a combination of two of them.
Yes.
You got this one and the off-road tattoo,
Yes.
which shows up later in this one.
Yes.
So yeah, they shock each other.
They shock each other.
Do you remember those like muscle stimulator electrode things?
What about
that they would sell those? Do they still sell those?
I'm sure they do. I don't know.
Does it even work?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes, it does. And on this one, they like put it on their gooches and stuff, which is funny, like shocking your
Ouch.
gooch. But the other thing is, in this one, they're young, so it's cool.
Yes.
It's like cool to see young, late 20s, early 30s guys fucking around. But I told some people I was going to see the new one, and they were like, "Oh, they're still doing that? Like, that's like sad, dude."
It is sad. Yeah,
I was
like a greatest hits album and movie form.
Like, I love them, but it is sad. It's like you guys are fucking 50s, almost 60s. Like, you really can't be doing this anymore. You got to pass the torch on. It feels like they don't want to pass the baton to the new guys they brought on fully.
Nobody who's old wants to pass the baton.
Yes.
That's the entire issue with our society right now. Okay. They got the carts.
Man, it is a great, yes. Well, it's the best in the last. It's literally like that was the idea of the whole fucking movie is greatest clips rather.
Oh, fat man sits on bench and rips his pants wide apart with no underwear. Obviously, he didn't get a screenshot of that.
Preston just sits on a bench and it goes. Whoop.
Golf cart crashing and driving over shit. That's pretty much what this one is.
Oh yeah,
it's fun destruction.
Yes, and this is one of those they do. I can't remember if it's in a 0.5 or the second one, but they have another one where they're in golf carts, and I think it was Ryan Dunn smashed his head and like almost died while they were doing this because they're like flipping him over and stuff, which fucking rules. Man.
It does rule.
And part of why it's so exhilarating is because you're like, are they gonna die? Like, but this is the start of like they have great music taste leading up to like the most recent one does not have great music taste, but always consistently throughout the Jackasses, they have great like punk rock music taste. A lot of it,
I mean, dude,
very skater-esque.
Punk rock and skater music aren't really being made now, though.
Yes,
it's more of like that era, like early 2000s.
Yes, well, that was the rise and ascendancy of skater culture.
Party boy Japan.
Yes, and this is Pontius. Chris Pontius just takes all his clothes off and dances around Japan, basically naked. Yes. Yes, like with the Japanese in here. And again, this is funny, but even this is like, man, you're just sort of bothering. And the Japanese are infamously a very conservative culture that doesn't tolerate this sort of thing.
Yeah.
So even back then,
they're
it's like,
fucking with Tokyo.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know, man. Just leave the Japanese alone, just let them hang out on their archipelago.
Yeah, I mean, like, I like their society.
Fuck with Americans more. I don't know. It's like
fuck with Americans.
We're all sort of like primed for content. So I don't know. It's like a circus over here. It's an insane asylum.
Yes.
But I just want to say real quick, this movie reminds me of Triumph of the Will in that it's all spectacle and there's like no story. Basically.
Yes, that's true.
And they have semblance of a story. Like they have bits that recur, and in this one, they shave the back of people's heads unknowingly. They have it like the psycho killer, and they have a POV camera, and they just take chunks out of a guy's hair on set while they're waiting in between stunts.
Oh, I gotta.
And I think that's fun. That adds a layer to the movies when they fuck with each other on set and record it. I like that.
I'm writing down my talking points for the Schizo showdown part.
Triumph of the Will. You got to do that before the show starts, dog.
Well, I think of him while you're talking.
Triumph of the Will is very, very
yes,
boring.
Yes,
it is. It's just spectacle. It's just cool shots, but nothing holding it together because they got rid of all their Jews, so there's no story.
Oh, so we got gator biting nipple, and then gator tightrope. So this is the gator tightrope.
They had a baby gator bite Johnny Knoxville's nipple. And then they have Steve-O put meat in his underwear near his ass and go on a tightrope. It's very cool, very funny. It's one of the stunts that sticks out in my mind. There's a couple of them that, like, from rewatching, I just sort of They're like burned into my memory. This is one of them for sure.
Oh man, I was like going through these, screenshotting them. It's like, man, I can't screenshot that because that has a penis and balls, or it's,
dick and balls. A lot of dick and balls.
A lot of dick and balls. Oh yeah. Then we got fireworks. Wake up while guy needs to work in the morning, and then they do it again in his van. That's fun. I liked that one.
I like this, but Bam fucking with Phil, his big old fat dad. It's like.
Is his dad in on it?
No, and that's what's part of makes it funny. And they had their own shows and stuff. The whole Margera family, but like this is funny. Waking his parents up with fireworks in their van and their room, but later he just like beats the shit out of his dad for no reason. Like while his dad's trying to take a shit, and like it's just to me it's not funny. It's just like beating up his dad. It was like sort of an older man. His dad's dead now too, just like Ryan Dunn. But
I mean, it's just like, what did your dad do to you for you to like want to beat him up like as an adult? I don't know.
He just wants to fuck with him because he's a dickhead. But that's, you know, I don't like that bit of him beating the shit out of his dad. But like a lot of the other bits, what's part of what's so good about this is it is like a clip show.
Yes.
And that if the clip doesn't work or the bit doesn't work, it just moves on. It's tight. It's fast. And you don't have to stay with a bit you hate for very long.
I think backyard wrestling was also popular around that time. People beating the shit out of each other on trampolines. That's
awesome.
I mean,
yeah, bum fighting, that was also big.
I mean, you didn't have smartphones to distract people, so they're just like,
so they had to go like, you know, hey, let's go watch some homeless guys fight for $1.
That's true.
I wish, and then, you know, bum fights. He went on Dr. Phil dressed as Dr. Phil, the creator, but he sold. But that was another one of these, like, you couldn't, because now this Jackass, the first Jackass movie reminds me of like when you're scrolling through TikTok or Instagram and you just see different videos and clips, like short bursts. And that works in a movie because we didn't have social media, but now you can just go on social media and you get a better experience.
Yes, and you can be at your house and you don't have to pay a shit ton of money and next to strangers.
Order a DVD that takes forever to get there.
Exactly. Oh yeah, so we got Bad Grandpa.
Yes, and this is the first appearance of what they eventually ended up doing for a whole movie, which is Bad Grandpa, which isn't very good. They tried to do like a story with the stunts about this guy taking his grandkid across country. It's just like whatever. Eric Andre's in it.
Oh, that doesn't seem very good.
Fine. It's fine. It's just not Jackass. And then they did a Bad Grandpa 0.5. It's like it doesn't even make sense.
Oh yes. So introduction of Bad Grandpa, who does reckless shit as grandpa. He goes shoplift mode. He also like is in those electric scooters.
Yes. And they sprinkle this throughout the movie. That's another. It's like a pseudo story. It's just sort of like the evolution of the bit and the grandpa character within the bit.
Yes.
Doesn't all happen as once. But yes, he steals a bunch of shit and just sticks it in his jacket, which is very funny.
Yes.
And then he goes on one of those electric scooters down a huge hill and pretends the brakes aren't working.
Yes. Let's see.
Oh yeah, mouse traps. What the hell?
Wait, this one's a little later.
What the hell?
There's a little bit some in between.
We should have waited. I think this might be the same mousetrap. I don't know. We should have waited though.
I think it is the same mousetrap because that's the classic OG one.
Yeah, wow. We got the same fucking one, guys. Look at that.
So they're shitting in toilet at Home Depot. I hate this one. Then there's the electric razor psycho thing where they go up to people with the electric razor and zip
while they're on set, which is very funny because you get more visceral reactions. Like Wee Man tried to fight the director, Jeff Tremaine, who's doing.
Oh, here's Mousetrap. Yeah, there's a guy who's dressed as a mouse and he goes right into the traps. That's fun. I liked this one because I don't know. There's something funny about it. Like. Just a bunch of sharp little stings on your body. I thought it would like break your finger, but it doesn't.
No, it's supposed to kill a mouse, not you. And he just, I would like to see what it's like to have a bunch of mouse traps because the visual is cool, you know.
The visual
guy just gets hit and they all sort of scatter.
But also the visual of like just a bunch of mouse traps setting off of each other is very funny because they're like jumping and then they jump on each other.
And it's another sort of, he dresses up like a mouse. Like he puts mouse ears on and a tail, and it's like that extra step makes the stunt like, that's what defines it as Jackass as opposed to just a naked guy getting hit by a bunch of mouse traps. Sort of papers over the cruelty of it, I guess.
Oh, so okay. There's a guy who's doing the bungee wedgie thing. Then riot control against stomach, big ass Bruce. He shoots him. He doesn't shoot himself. Some like professional dude shoots him with a
with pellets, basically.
Yes. You got a big ass bruise.
And the bruise shots, which they do more extensively in the not the best and the last, but like 2 and 3. I love those because it's like a behind the scenes of like the actual cost of doing these stunts. And they'll have like updates, you know, they'll show the bruise when it first happens and then a day or two later. And it's,
I mean, I think that's cool, honestly.
It is really cool. It's another distinctive
like bruises
aspect of the franchise.
It takes bruises a few days for them to like fully show up. And then like a couple weeks for them to heal, basically.
Yes.
A rat trap is stronger. Don't know if it would break your finger.
We considered buying a rat trap. We saw one at Home Depot today next to the mouse traps. And I was like, should we do the rat trap?
I was like, we did promise mouse trap.
So, yeah.
Technicality. Oh yeah, there's a big cone.
She's just coping because she loses all the time.
Yes, I like the big cone.
Yes, Wee Man goes under the big cone like in Metal Gear Solid
and fucking inconveniences everyone.
And this part's great. He goes up near the escalator, makes them walk around him.
Yeah, that's fun. I didn't have it.
Oh yeah, that's another like the Japan stuff gets sprinkled throughout it. So I guess they figured out a way to make like a clip show interesting, which they somehow lost that sauce between this and the most recent one.
I mean, that's what happens when your brain ages, I guess.
Yeah, but,
bad grandpa, brakes are broken, and MMA chick beats up dude.
Ryan Dunn. That is not just any dude. That's
I don't know any of these dudes.
Excuse me. That is Ryan motherfucking Dunn, who died because him and his buddy were driving his Ferrari around drunk, probably, I believe.
Oh.
And they crashed it. But he had a show called Proving Grounds on fucking G4. Okay. He was a legend. And he's still a legend, Jackass. He's like the best cast member before he fucking died. He always steals the show. It's Ryan motherfucking Dunn.
His life's done.
See, she deserves it. She's talking shit about Ryan Dunn. She deserves everything that's going to happen to her. If you like Ryan Dunn, vote for me in the Schizo Showdown. Okay?
If you think Ryan Dunn is dead, vote for me.
Well, he is dead.
Exactly. Vote for me.
Anyway.
All right. Next one.
He gets beat up by a girl, which is funny.
I like where he is it pole vaulting? Yeah, it's pole vaulting into a fucking like algae ass river. Oh yeah. So there's just like little clips. I don't know. I just liked this one.
Yeah. Well, it's nice. They have the bigger stunts that have names, and then they just show like very brief, like 10-second clips of like Johnny Knoxville on a surfboard getting hit by a shopping cart in the side and falling over.
Did I not add the panda? I took a screenshot of the pandas.
They run around as pandas in Japan, skateboarding and fucking with people. I mean, the problem with these movies is like there's no plot, so it's kind of hard. Like they're just being dickheads in public.
Yes. So yeah, you got the night pandas terrorizing Tokyo is fun. Then you got rocket skates, roller disco truck. Did I not? What the fuck? What did I?
You didn't put the roller disco truck in here?
What the hell?
I took a disco truck is one of the best bits.
I literally took that screenshot and then I forgot to put it in.
Ladies and gentlemen, vote for me because Mint keeps fucking up the Schizo Showdown.
Well, okay. Well, roller disco truck, wasabi snorting. I remember like taking screenshots of the night panda, the rocket skates, the roller disco truck, and the wasabi snorting. But I didn't put them in.
Yes, Steve-O snorts wasabi, which has been stuck in my head ever since I saw it. Just the idea of doing something that wild.
Yeah, that's insane. I guess like,
and it's real wasabi. They're in Japan. It's not that fake shit we get over here. The horseradish. Yes.
Man,
That's a good punishment. Snorting some wasabi. We might do that instead of stapling.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, snort some wasabi. Have like a fucking burning ass nose.
That's hilarious.
That's honestly probably better. I mean,
fuck it. We'll do snorting wasabi, even if it's horseradish. We'll try and find real wasabi, but that'll be the next punishment.
It's illegal here in the States.
It's not illegal.
Apparently it is. That's what I've been told on the internet, and people don't lie.
Wasabi is illegal in America. No, I don't think so.
Then why don't they have real wasabi here?
Because it's cheaper to get the horseradish, just like Kobe beef. If you see Kobe beef in America, it's not real beef. Or real Kobe beef. It's always some repackaged shit.
Oh, I didn't even know Kobe beef was a thing.
It's like a special Japanese beef that's really good.
Wagyu?
Wagyu? No, Kobe.
Kobe. Is that different from Wagyu beef?
Yes. I mean, okay. I don't know.
Because Wagyu beef is the specific Japanese beef.
So what's Kobe beef then?
I don't know. I've never heard of Kobe beef.
Kobe beef, food. Kobe beef is a premium Japanese beef from the Wagyu cattle. Yeah, it's the
Okay.
same thing, but it's Kobe beef.
Okay.
The Wagyu is the name of the cattle. Anyway.
Running through streets of Japan, large gong in public. Oh yeah. I'm basically just talking about what happens before I get to the next screenshot. Jumping in the ceiling fan, gator in house. I also took a fucking screenshot of that. Why did I not put that in?
Okay, first of all, so there's a very brief clip which I love. Is just I believe it's Steve-O jumping on a trampoline and then jumping into a ceiling fan and just breaking it, and it just goes like that. And it's perfect distillation of Jackass. It's Kino, some might say.
Yes. Gator in house.
The disco party truck, which you can get a screenshot of, is maybe my favorite stunt in this.
Yeah,
they all
funny.
just get in rollerblades in the back of like a box truck, while Preston, the fat guy, drives it around. They're all dressed. They have a disco ball in there and streamers, and they're all dressed like dancers, and they just bounce it off of each other.
It's
like
very funny.
It's like a non-consensual mosh pit. It's very funny.
Oh yeah, they go skater mode, then toe paper cuts. I also took a screenshot of that. Come on. I missed like 6 screenshots. I probably skipped a row.
In a lot of this, another staple gets created, which is Lance the cameraman puking. Cameraman puke. That adds another.
Honestly, puking's not that bad for me. Maybe just because I've dealt with a lot of puke.
Well,
I'm desensitized.
I mean, it is gross, but they're sort of like audience stand-ins because they're seeing it live, and they're not participating. So it's a nice touch because you see behind the scenes, you see the guys who are actually filming it.
Yeah,
they become part of the cast, basically.
Yes.
Same thing with the animals.
Kobe beef is drunken cow. Vomit isn't funny. It's gross.
It can be funny. I
hate vomit. I guess I hate shit. That's like my level, but
that's like part of the. Hating the vomit and the shit is part of the joke because it's like, oh, that's disgusting, lol, like, haha.
Not a fan.
Come on, guys, come on.
But okay, I mean, I used to like really viscerally hate vomit, but I dealt for 6 years somebody who would vomit pretty much like twice a week consistently, so I got used to it pretty quickly.
I only vomit once a week. So.
You don't actually vomit that much. Toe paper cuts. More skater mode. Tony Hawk. All right, here we go. Weak grandpa go collapse mode. So he pretends to be a weak grandpa. The bar is 45 plus I think those are 10 pounds. So you got is 5 pounds or 10 pounds?
Come on, you can do it. It might be 2.5. I don't know.
I don't know. I've been to like one of these weight rooms a long time. I think they're like a 5 pound.
He's got like no, that looks like a 5 pounder probably, maybe even a 10 pounder.
So he's got between 55 to 65 pounds on the bar, and he fucking tries to curl it, and he collapses, and it falls on him, and then some like guy's like, "Oh my goodness." Like some like random, he's like, "Oh my goodness, are you okay?" And he's like lifts it up like super easily. It's like pretty funny. It's a good contrast. All right, here we go. Professional fighting in a store.
Yeah,
this one's a fun one.
This I don't know. This one's really good too. Like so many of the iconic moments come from this one. They have Butterbean, who's a real professional boxer, real beefcake, just beating the shit out of Johnny in the middle of a department store.
Yeah, this one's just like, they don't even announce it. They just walk in with a round one, and then they start beating the shit out of each other. You got like the bystanders who are like, what? What's going on?
And, yes, they have a fake referee, and they have a ring girl, and all just starts boom. And Johnny gets like actually knocked out. So it's like, cool.
And then I guess he hits his head and has to go to the hospital.
Yes.
Yeah.
But, he's young, so it's like, who cares?
Yeah, exactly. It's not like the same when you're old.
And frankly, I mean, it's just cool to say, like, Butterbean knocked you out, dog.
Oh, so there's night jousting in a store. And then snorkeling, jerking off sea cucumbers. Oh, yeah. This is the whale shark.
No, they jerk off with sea cucumbers.
Oh, I thought they were jerking off the cucumbers.
They jerk off with the sea cucumbers because the sea cucumbers have white stuff that they shoot out if you mess with them. So Steve-O and Chris Pontius jerk themselves off.
But what's the texture of the cucumber?
I don't know. It's
like
spiky? Pickles without the salt.
But is it spiky?
No.
Oh, I thought they were spiky.
They're like, I don't know. They're just like cucumbers, but in the sea.
But they're in the sea, so you want them to spiky so the fish don't eat
They're
them.
not urchins. What the fuck?
Like a cucumber.
You know where sponge comes from?
The sea?
It's not spiky, is it?
No, it's holy. Okay, I see. Jerking off with sea cucumbers. Okay. Whale shark gummer. Shrimp crotch nets. So they put a bunch of shrimp in like these shorts that are just like nets. Oh yeah, they like shrimp and then they go with the what are these called? Whale sharks.
Whale sharks.
What is
More
this?
animal stuff.
Is that a cucumber? Is that supposed to be a sea cucumber?
That's a cucumber.
I see.
I don't think it's a sea. No, not a sea cucumber.
Oh.
It's just regular cucumber.
I don't see.
Right.
Vision. Okay. So I'm not. I guess. Sharks don't really terrify me.
They don't.
No, not really.
Not at all.
I mean, I see them and I'm like, can't I just like punch it in the nose or tag
What are you
its
talking
eyes?
about? Like you can, but you didn't realize punching in the nose was the optimal strategy.
No,
I told
actually,
you
I didn't
that.
know that it was poking in the eyes. I thought it was punching in the nose.
No, it's punching in the nose.
I knew that was the optimal strategy.
No, you didn't.
Yes,
I had to tell her this, and she didn't believe
No,
it.
I
We
didn't
fought
think-
about this before. She's gaslighting me right now.
No!
You guys are seeing it. She's
I
gaslighting
would
me.
always be like,
I
you
have a
gotta punch him in the nose because it's the most sensitive spot, and you're like, you gotta go for the eyes.
No, it was the other way around, man.
No, I'm being gaslit right now. Whale sharks are the least scary sharks out of them all. Exactly, they're not even like.
Well, yeah, that's
that.
that's why it works for the. It's a great visual, but all they do is just nibble on the shorts they got on for like.
Yeah,
the
it
shrimp.
literally, it's like I don't know.
Give them a whale job, a shark whale job.
It feels like security risk. I mean,
Yeah,
not
of
security,
course.
not security risk.
Risk
Theater
management?
risk. You know how like security theater like is the security theater is the TSA, right? Where they pretend to be security,
Yes,
but
I
they're
do
not
security.
actually. Yes, this is risk theater. That's what it is.
I see.
Risk theater, except for when they actually hurt themselves. But this specific one is risk theater.
Yes.
Because sharks have this. People have this image of sharks like, oh, they're like the big bad, and it's like, I mean, they don't eat. I mean, they will attack humans because they look like seals. Humans will look like seals.
Yes.
But if you don't look like a seal, and you're not like bleeding or anything, the shark's not going to get you.
I've never been kissed by a rose. So.
How does this have to do with sharks?
Seals.
What about seals?
They've been kissed by a rose.
I don't get that reference.
I'm cultured.
True. What's the next one? Oh yeah, off-road tattoo. This one's fun. Where he gets tattooed.
Henry Rollins is the guy driving. Do you know Henry Rollins?
No.
She doesn't know anything.
I don't know anything. A whale shark cannot hurt you unless you somehow screw up royally. And Gracious says what? What are you saying what to, Gracious? Exactly. So yeah, you just I don't know, whale sharks aren't really that scary. Sharks aren't scary to me. Yeah, they have big teeth or whatever. If I saw one in person, I'd be like,
you're right. I said the eyes. I'm gaslighting myself. I guess I forgot my own advice. But yes, you're supposed to go for the eyes, the sharks, folks.
yes, you're supposed to go.
She thought it was the nose. What an idiot. I told her the eyes.
Okay. So off-road tattoo. It's obviously very funny because he gets like a little needle.
Yeah, they're on like a super bumpy road and like a fucking Hummer while Steve-O's getting a tattoo, and so it's like but then they do this bit in the fucking most recent one. Like it's funny here and it's more interesting here because they're out in the desert and stuff, and Henry Rollins is there.
Oh yeah. Ass fireworks, dick fireworks. I obviously didn't screenshot that one.
They stick a bottle or I think it's a bottle rocket, but a fucking firework on a stick.
Yeah, it's a bottle rocket.
Steve-O's ass and then light it on fire.
Yes.
Ass firework. This one I love. Ryan Dunn, not some guy. Ryan Dunn rides his bike and it's attached. He's got a string on himself, so when he gets too far, the string tightens. And
and the fat ass guy falls off the couch in the back. You see?
Oh yes,
Yeah.
yes. Okay, he's tied to Preston.
Yes.
And so Ryan Dunn falls into a bunch of cacti. Very funny.
It is very funny. I mean,
We loved Proving Grounds. We love you, Ryan Dunn. R.I.P.
So sad. Where are we at?
You don't care.
There is bad grandpa passing out into intersection on his electric scooter. Yellow snow cone and eating
Oh
it.
yeah, dude. Aaron pisses in a snow cone and then tries to eat it and like throws up.
It's
And
gross.
Aaron is like the bitch for no reason. Like they always make him do the worst stuff and treat him like shit. He doesn't seem like a bad guy, but maybe there's I don't know. I've always thought Aaron got mistreated. He's the guy who they strapped in and made the bear lick the honey off.
Why
of.
did they do that? Is he like a
He's
dick
like-
off scene?
No, he's like the bitch of the entire crew.
Oh.
I don't know why, but he just is. He's always the punching bag.
Oh yeah, beating up fat. Oh, that's his dad. The guy's dad.
Yes, film Margera.
Beating up that guy on the shitter that you mentioned earlier. Oh yeah, golf blowhorn. Well, I guess air horn.
Oh my god.
Golf course air horn. This
Golf
one's
course
really
air horn.
funny because I love seeing like.
It's so funny they played it full in the next one. In the
I
most
know
recent one.
this has to be like my favorite one in Jackass.
It's pretty good.
It's pretty solid. You got a bunch of people like, what the fuck's that sound? And then this guy gets pissed off. I can't tell if it's staged.
It's
or...
not staged. It wasn't staged. At this
So
point.
like he catches the guys doing the air horn. Fucking not Chucks. What is it called?
Chucks.
When you hit the butt, when you hit the
When you hit the butt,
ball, when you hit the ball in golf, what is that called?
teeing off.
Yeah, he tees off the ball into
I'm
the
getting
Jackass.
teed off. Listen to you try and. Yes, so the guy's swinging and gets messed up, and then he starts swinging balls at them, hiding in the trees near the golf course. But then when he's about to go for the second ball that he's aimed towards them, they hit the air horn again and make him mess up the shot.
It's very funny.
And the way the air horns go is also funny because it's just like beep, 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 beep. Like they're sort of off sync. I wanted to do this to Aaron Imholt. He had a golf event. I was going to strap a air horn to a drone and fly it above because of this. Like
that would have been really funny.
to me, that's the sort of next level of this stunt.
They do burgle mode, and then or two of the guys pretend to be burglars, and then they like fall through the ceiling, kind of like Mission Impossible, but like a lot more clumsy and less
Yes.
like smooth.
There's a real video of a guy falling through a ceiling like that, and he's like, "Hey, Ron," and Ron's like, "Hey," and he was doing some illegal shit.
Oh,
But that was after, so
okay. And then Toy Car and Asshole. This is such a good one that they play it in full in
It's
the
another-
last one.
Yep, they add a little bit more. They give like unseen clips, but it doesn't really add anything. It's just Steve-O going, "I'm not gonna shove anything on my ass." But yes, Ryan Dunn puts a fucking toy car in a condom and shoves it up his ass, which is like perfect way to end the movie.
Oh yeah, the end credits are just like, look at the toy car and the condom. It's covered in shit and like other stuff that they didn't include.
Well, it's funny seeing a doctor fucking look at a toy car X-ray in someone's ass. Like that's just very funny.
They're like, it's a little toy car.
I wish the problem is all the bite has taken out of these jokes for me because I've seen them so many times. I wish I could like erase my brain and watch them again for the first time.
Yes, so that was the first Jackass. That's pretty much how it is.
Well, hold on. They end with they have a great outro, which you did not get here, a screenshot of them doing Bad Grandpa and them doing the most recent Jackass, best and last or whatever. They do this joke where they're all walking dressed in old makeup and things start exploding and they say coming 2063.
Yes.
You know.
But they're old now.
But
Like
they
2026.
it's just literally like a trailer for the most recent Jackass. It's quite jarring to go from that
Yes.
to the most recent one.
So the newest Jackass has a bunch of clips in it. What is this? Godzilla's Revenge?
Yes.
I've never seen Godzilla's Revenge, so I wouldn't be able to properly
Me neither.
compare them. But
I haven't seen like any. I started watching Godzilla -1, which I think I've even said before, but I didn't finish.
I think I've seen it twice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Anyway,
All right. So the Minty movie.
it's the Minty movie.
What would you give? What would you give Jackass 1 out of 5 stars?
The first one?
Yeah, the one we just watched.
Yeah, there's only like one shit thing in there. So I'd probably give it like a 3.5.
A 3.5.
Yeah. Well, actually,
You've been ruined by social media. I think that's the problem.
Yes, actually.
When I saw Jackass, I watched it in 2016. That was like before public live streaming like really like started taking over. Like there was some, but it wasn't like it is today.
Yeah.
So it was still like funny and fresh, you know. The most recent at the time, the most recent Jackass was 3, and that came out in 2012, I believe. So it was only 4 years old. Fuck, a fucking decade ago, bro.
I know.
Monk.
Old mood. Oh yeah, the what was it called? There's a couple of stunts that I was like, all right, I like this, and then there weren't really any that like turned me off. I was like, I can't watch the screen for this like levels, but I think most of them were pretty fun. 3.5, I guess, but like I wasn't like, oh my goodness, I love this movie. This is the movie that I want to show my children or grandchildren, the children after that.
If we have a son, guess what he's gonna be growing up watching?
Jackass.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, he's gonna watch Jackass. It's a rite of passage.
I mean, yeah.
Because as a little boy, you're fucking around all the time, doing stupid shit, and then it's like, they're just like me, for real.
I mean, yeah, I don't have that theory of mind, so... But I'm also not expecting to, I don't know, I don't expect myself to have that theory of mind, but I'm also not trying to push my agenda onto other people.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think it's fine.
Getting hit in the dick is funny. Dick and balls. Anyway, they ramp up the like shit stuff and the dick and balls stuff a lot, especially in the third one.
Yeah.
It's funny. Like they show a clip of it in here, but the infamous poo, what was it? The poo cocktail, where they turn a outhouse upside down, and they have in the third.
Oh, the bungee jump.
Yeah, well, they put a porta potty on 2 bungees attached to a crane and just shoot the porta potty
it's
up
like
in the air
one
while
of those
Steve-O's strapped in there and shit goes everywhere.
I mean, the concept is like, oh man, this fucking is gross, but also I can't look away, but I don't want to look when there's like shit going everywhere. But
that's why.
But the like, concept of a person, like it's honestly a huge fear of mine, where I'm in like an outhouse, which is honestly why I avoid outhouses, porta potty specifically, a porta potty being tipped over while I'm in it.
Yeah, especially if they put like a cord around it.
Yeah,
so you couldn't escape. That'd be funny.
Yeah, I would be fucking freaking the fuck out.
Yeah, that's why it'd be so funny.
Yeah, which is why I don't go into them, even if there's.
Because she's afraid the Jackass guys are going to show up and push
just
her
anybody really. Back in college, I was party to a guy being duct taped to the ceiling. Totally doable.
That's hilarious.
That is hilarious.
Good prank.
Yeah, that's a good one. Okay, so we got Jackass best and last. Wait, wrong one. It's certainly not the best one.
A Jackass,
but it is the last one.
Unk edition.
Johnny
Knoxville claims repeatedly this is the last one, even though I guess he said that after everyone. And like, if they,
I'm sorry, this is the last one. I'm turning 6 years old, and my body is breaking.
And that's why they should have used the new guys that they had for that reason. But like, this will be the last one until they offer Johnny Knoxville a bunch of money to do another one.
Well, it's Jackass best and last. It exists. It's out. Jackass greatest hits.
Yes,
it
literally.
Really is. Yeah.
Even I mean, look at the fucking poster here. It's them in the shopping cart.
Best and last. Oh, it's not the actual movie itself. That is the best one. It's actually just a collection of the best clips.
Yes.
That makes sense. I understand now. I didn't understand it until
she
Ryan
doesn't understand the movies we're talking about. Vote for me. She doesn't know what the fuck she's talking about.
No, I just was like, you guys are saying this is the best one. I don't think this is the best one, but you're saying the clips in it are the best ones.
Yeah, they're the best clips for the most part. They didn't include a lot I would have, but what do I know?
Foyd.
Just a chud.
There's a Foyd here.
Yeah, man, this is so fucking annoying. She's like a DEI hire.
Yes, Ryan opened her eyes. Good job, Ryan.
Fucking dude, she is like, I hate this bitch. I don't even know her fucking name. She's just like They just wanted to have a woman in there, basically for like diversity purposes. Same
well,
thing.
It's a requirement.
I like most of the new cast, but it's like they had the black guys in there for the same reason, just because the original cast is just all white American guys going hard as fuck, American excellence.
Yeah, Hollywood, they like.
But
they have a mandate.
Even in this, and this is the best part of the movie, is they have another intro on a huge set where a bunch of explosions and stuff happens. And like the rest of the movies, it's usually the most cinematic, coolest part of the movie. But, you know, like, I don't even know if she's actually getting her tongue shocked. Like, she never does anything. She never does stunts. She's just around to, like, look
I thought
pretty.
it was fire.
Like, she dresses... What?
I thought it was, like, her tongue is... that's fire.
That's, like, electricity, dog. I think. Is it fire?
It's fire. I thought it was electricity, but it's fire.
I mean, it definitely looks like fire here. Regardless, either way, I don't think she's actually getting hurt because, you know, you don't... Seeing a woman get hurt is just like, because they can't really take it. They don't know how to fall.
Yes.
So it's like, why even fucking have her around?
I mean,
like, she's just there to like be in short shorts and crop tops and like.
And she's not even a sex appeal. Okay, it would make sense if the Floyd was there for sex appeal reasons.
This is so Floyd coded. What do you mean? She has sex appeal.
But she's not wearing like a boob shirt. Okay.
Did you see her in some of the stunts? She's wearing a crop top that barely goes past her tits and jean short shorts. Yeah, I mean, she didn't notice. I definitely noticed.
Okay.
She's absolutely there for sex appeal. She looks like fucking Olivia Wilde.
Still would. Okay, well then.
Oh yeah, I mean, listen, me too, gracious. Come on. I mean.
I mean, sex appeal. I mean, it's necessary for these types.
But you didn't think she was sex appeal
because her cleavage wasn't out. Just because
cleavage isn't out, but her underboob is practically bursting out of the crop top.
I didn't see that.
Well, she doesn't have big tits, but it's there. I mean,
then get a fucking push-up bra and put some cleavage on.
Stuff. No, you don't need. You don't always need cleavage. This is big boob supremacy, which I'm a fan of, obviously. But cleavage is not the only way to do sex appeal.
I mean, that's true.
She's showing off. She's showing everything but her cleavage. And she's, you know, whatever. She's a skinny, young woman who shows her skin off in the movie. That's the entire reason she's there. She barely even says anything. Like, she doesn't even have witty quips.
Yeah, she's only, like, here. I only noticed
dude.
that there's a Floyd here because of the Floyd here.
I think, yeah, she's, like, tagging along. It's like a little sister you keep around, like... You know, like it's like a little sister that you give the controller that's unplugged and you pretend that she's playing the video game.
Yeah.
That's what it feels like when she's on set. And I've only seen the fourth one once, but I think maybe she was more active in that. But even so, it's like they don't have her doing any of the cool stunts or anything. So it's like get her out, take her coat, fuck her.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Not a fan of her. Not a fan of the dad behind her right there. That's the dad.
Yeah, men are like built for war and violence, so it's okay to see violence done upon them. Okay, seeing Floyd's...
No. I'm not going that far.
What do you mean?
Floyd's what?
I meant to say funny. It's funny seeing violence happen upon men.
Right.
Okay.
It's even funnier when it happens to women.
It's more like... I guess it really depends on the context. Like...
No.
Seeing a woman fall flat on her face, like tripping over... That's funny. But like, seeing like a man... fight a woman,
pop her in the mouth,
and I mean it's like
no, that's fine.
Some parts it's like cathartic because it's like fuck that bitch, but it's like if it's done too much, it's like well she can't really handle it though.
Yeah, I know, that's why it's funny. It's funny because modern women are like girl boss uppity bitches, so to see them get like popped in the mouth, it's like hilarious.
But like you pop them once and it's like oh you just got you. Like this is just a little bit of my power, but if you like beat the living shit out of them, it's I don't know, they're like no longer pretty.
Yeah, good. Then they can't, trick men anymore. But no, like there's this video of these two female MMA fighters. I mean, they did that in the last one.
Females fighting each other's fine.
But in the last Jackass that we reviewed, they had a female MMA fighter fighting Ryan Dunn. So they already understand.
Yeah, but the joke there is that a Floyd is beating up.
No. But I was about to say they did this at IRL. They had this fat, like total chud MMA fighter take on two female MMA fighters, and he's just beating the shit out of them. And it's 1 against 2, and he still wins. It's hilarious watching just this fat chud beat down on these bitches.
But does he like beat the living pulp out of them?
Yeah, I mean they're not like dead. It's still a legal fight, but
okay, well
he's beating them.
Well, I would like to see this because it seems interesting. I do like seeing Floyd's being violence committed upon. Okay, I guess my real issue with Floyd's then, because I don't actually care about them getting beat up.
Little sister who plays Tails in Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Yes. 1920 slapstick was fairly unisex. Yes. Well, I mean, listen, it is because there's no equivalent to getting racked in the nuts. That's the main problem with women.
That's true.
Is like with a guy, it's like instant comedy. It's like drawing a dick on something. Like that's funny. Cavemen did it because it's just funny. It's like a universal thing. But also getting racked in the nuts, funny. Women, it's like get racked in the pussy. Who cares? Like,
but also it's like I don't know. It doesn't really hurt.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt the same way, and it's like women just aren't funny, bro.
Yeah.
Like, pop them in the mouth. Over here, we call that setting the tone. Yeah, exactly. Gracious, you get it.
Yeah, I mean, it's what is it? Oh, I guess with women specific, it's not necessarily the violence that's done against them. That's funny. Fuck women. It's mostly like how they handle it, because like with dudes, you know, you can like fight each other and still be bros over it, right? So Floyd, even if it's like a consensual fight, a Floyd will be like, that sucked. I can't believe you did that to me, and like carry that forever.
Yeah, and they start crying and stuff.
Yes.
Also, I mean, you know, listen, yes, like actual domestic violence is like not funny.
No, it's I'm talking about.
I'm just so over like women just are immune from physical consequences for like the shit they say.
Yes, I'm with you there. I'm strictly talking about like fights that they consent to, like things that are physically done to them that they consent to, like the 2-on-1 that you were just describing. That's funny because those two women, they're fighters that they've trained for fighting, and they still lost, and it's funny because they put themselves willingly in that situation.
Yes.
Floyd just getting beat up for no reason. I don't know. It's not as funny.
Still pretty. Anyway, so Preston and the other fat guy who's behind him, the new fat guy of the squad, gets smashed into a bunch of cactuses. And this is a set. It's like the Jamiroquai video. You guys know that? You know the na 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 na.
Was it virtual reality?
Virtual reality.
No,
it's like
virtual insanity.
Virtual insanity. It's like the music video set.
Oh, I've seen that only from Spotify with little clips that they have, the 5-second clip.
You haven't watched that video?
No.
What does she do with her time, guys?
I draw and I listen to music.
But not the music videos for the music.
No, I listen to Spotify.
Uncultured swine. You're never curious about like a cool song if you're like.
I am curious. I discover like new like genres and songs.
New music, but you're not seeing the visual representation.
No, I'm thinking. I don't necessarily care about the visual representation because I'm not going to be looking at the visual representation when I drive, Sean. Okay?
I know, but it's like Thriller wouldn't be Thriller if it didn't have.
I've only watched the music video once for Thriller, and it's because someone's like, you haven't seen the music video for Thriller? It's like, no, I like the song.
Yeah, but it's like it enhances the song if the music video is cool.
I mean, I agree, but the song itself has to be a banger.
No, there's lots of great music. Anyway. It's like that set for that cool music video, which she hasn't seen, even though she loves Jamiroquai, where like things just move around, like, and the floor is sort of like a treadmill. So you got fat guys getting hit by cacti, you know, and then the shopping cart. And this is the start of like, it just feels like a checklist. Like,
yes,
it's like Scream 7. Like the franchise has established its own sort of like cultural communication style, you know, its own like aesthetic style, but it doesn't just like happen naturally. It's like forced. It's like they have to include this, and this, otherwise it won't be a Jackass movie.
Music should be good on its own terms. It shouldn't need a music video to be good. I agree. I agree.
Listen, but it doesn't need to be a banger. Also, it
needs to be a banger.
No, it doesn't.
It needs to be a banger. There's not enough bangers.
No, because bangers are like exclusively like hyper aggressive. Like you can't have a sad song that's a banger.
Yes, you can.
No, you can't.
Stan.
That's not a banger.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. A banger, it bangs.
You'll like bang your head.
Like Adele, that's not a song that bangs, okay? Shake Well bangs. Kanye, a lot of his music bangs. There are bangers, and then there's like, you know.
What would you call like a really good song that's like kind of on the sleepier side?
I don't know. It's just like a good song.
But
Not a banger. A banger has to fucking bang. It has to like rattle your fucking car. Like that's a banger.
I see. The music video makes it better. Bitch, the music itself should already be good.
It should be good, but it can be enhanced. Just like ice cream is good on its own, but you can put chocolate syrup and sprinkles and cherries on top, and it's even better. The ice cream itself was fine, and it was good, and you liked it, but then you throw some cream on there. Oh man, you get some sprinkles. You put a hot fudge brownie in there.
I will say there is a song,
some cookies.
There is a music video that enhances the song. I think it's "Love the Way You Lie" by Eminem and Rihanna. The fucking domestic violence.
One of the most corny music videos ever made.
I mean, yeah.
Are you fucking for real?
Corny?
Out of all the music videos, she goes, I do Thriller and Jamiroquai, Virtual Insanity. Two of the most recognizable. The Bare Naked Ladies have another one.
Well, it's like
we're doing the one that's like universally mocked. A guy like and his boy. I guess that's why they call it window pane. Wow. Incredible.
I mean, it's corny, but it's there. It's like you get the message. It's loud and clear, and the message is loud and clear.
Stan is a great music video. Eminem has great music videos.
I've also seen that.
But Love the Way You Lie is like not.
Well, they're like beating each other in the fucking video.
Yeah, it's just like a couple being mad at each. How is that? It's a house burning down and a couple beating up on each other. As far as music videos go, that sucks. That sucks ass.
Most music videos are pretty shitty and lame anyways. Very few have anything more than just shots.
Check out fucking Frontier Psychiatry. Check out that music video, okay? That song's all samples and the music video fucking stops. That's a banger.
So before this screenshot, Johnny shoots himself with a gun with Hustler magazines and vests. It couldn't air in 2000.
Yeah, that was like the OG Jackass stunt, I guess, was Johnny to get the show going, shot himself point blank wearing a vest, a bulletproof vest and a gun. I don't know that I believe this actually happened. Like it looks like it does, but it also looks like it could have easily been faked as to be like, look at how crazy
there was no hole in the shirt.
Yeah, it was just like a powder burn. And I looked, it does look like the shirt like has an impact, but I don't know. There's ways to fake that, and sort of the way the camera moves and the editing, like it very easily could have been faked.
Also, a lot of this one is just like clips that they wouldn't be able to show previously, but now since it's the last one, they're like, well, we filmed this in 2000, a bunch from 2000, a couple from 2010.
And the problem is they already did the 0.5s, like they have Jackass 2.5, 3.5, etc. And they used unused footage in those. Like they already made movies out of them. So it's like, this is really scraping the bottom of the barrel. Like this is all shit that was cut for good reason. It didn't even make the 0.5s. Like we're really, it's just like, a lot of the clips they play are just old clips that they don't even introduce either. It's just like, hey, remember this? It's just member berries.
How much of this is original footage? I'd say 25%.
No, it's more than 25%. It's got to be at least half. I mean,
well, a lot of it is clips.
A lot of it is clips. A lot of it's interviews of them talking about the clips and them like reminiscing and.
It really felt like a vlog.
The problem is even the original stuff is like about the older stuff, and the original stunts, the only like real original stunt they do is having a robot give Steve-O a prostate exam with peanut butter on its fingers, which is funny, but it's like, oh, I guess they have like a fake marionette show where they strap a couple of the cast members in as marionettes and like throw shit at them. But it just feels like even the original stuff is just like out of gas. Like it's just like, who cares? Like their time has sort of come and gone for this concept. And this is the other part. This scene right here, they're interviewing Johnny about like, oh, how do you feel about the last Jackass? And he's getting
like,
all weepy.
Sad.
He's like, a big part of our lives is ending. And like, that's sad. And like, it is. But it's also like, this is Jackass, man. Like, I'm not here to cry. I'm here to laugh. Like, they're trying to have it be this like wholesome Chungus thing. It's like, yeah, man, I don't know. You guys like shit on each other and like smack each other in the dick and balls. Like I'm a huge Jackass fan, so it's sad for me that it's like supposedly ending too, but it's also like, I don't know, what are we doing here, man?
Well, that's the narrative. You're supposed to be sad that there's no more Jackass coming, but why couldn't they do a movie with the new cast? Is it because there's not enough confidence in that it'll like bring in people? And also most of like, you got the theaters are dying, but also like the studios are like, we have to bring in people that the people, the audience already know of, so that's why they're bringing back like all these.
Well, and the fourth one was that it was the transition, and then this one should have been they totally like in this one they used the new cast even less. They're so underutilized. This one should have been just the new cast doing stuff, maybe with the older members hanging around and whatnot. But the main stunt should have been the new cast.
So yeah, Johnny has said that he'll stop doing Jackass. They're all so old. Clips from previous Jackass movies. Feels like a vlog.
And Chris Pontius is like the only one who's still like sort of understands what they're doing here. He basically says like, "Oh, I'm not sad. I'm not in touch with my emotions." And he still cracks jokes like throughout the movie.
Yeah, he's the only funny one.
And
really,
he gets naked and throws his dick around in the camera. And the other ones is just like, man, like I don't know. You guys are too wholesome chungus. Like, all monsters attack Godzilla's revenge. A lonely boy imagines himself to be best friends with Godzilla's son on Monster Island. I see. Lots of stock footage of fights from previous movies. Yes, very similar then. Mm-hmm. Yes. The new monster shares the same name as the real life bully to the kid. That's stupid. Kid has what can only be described as an acid trip where he imagines going on a plane to Monster Island. All the other passengers suddenly disappear.
Is that what acid's like? Was it like visuals or what? What do you mean by that? Like,
you've done acid?
No. What do you mean by that? Do you mean like he's like physically into place and now he's transported into like a plane? Is that what you mean by that?
He's going on a plane to Monster Island and all the passengers suddenly disappear on the way to Monster Island.
Yeah, but like they don't. If you're on acid, you don't disappear.
Okay,
the other people don't disappear.
Yeah, movies suck at representing acid.
Yeah, because they want to dissuade you from doing the drug.
No, I think it's because they just
everybody in Hollywood's done acid, so they know what it's like.
I don't think they're. I think it's because they just don't want to do it because it serves the movie better if you have like wild hallucinations. It's more like visually interesting than the slight like curved lines you see when you're doing acid. Anyway,
robot doing prostate exam on Steve-O and shoved peanut butter in his asshole.
Yes, so and they have Adam Ray, a famous comedian who, speaking of Dr. Phil, pretended to be Dr. Phil. That was his claim to fame, impersonating Dr. Phil. But he voices the robot and cracks jokes as it's giving Steve-O prostate exam, which is like, this is sort of that Jackass ethos of like, we're using new technology.
But also it's pranks. Like, you got new technology and also they're old.
Yes.
Old people. Wow. Funny.
Yeah. They're doing the whole like, we're old, so we need to get a prostate exam. And I mean, like, it's funny, but it's also just like, this doesn't feel like you're upping the ante. Like, I've seen crazier shit on TikTok and Instagram. Like, I've been spoiled by the internet, basically.
Yes.
They needed to like go all out, balls to the wall. Like, you guys are rich. Like, do some crazy shit. Also, that's the other thing is like in the first one, they get like Tony Hawk to do stunts with them, and in this one, they get Adam Ray. Like they had like
they get a Mythbusters guy.
Yes.
Is that Adam Ray?
No, that was the comedian voicing the robot.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, they get a Mythbusters guy, but it's just like, it doesn't. They're not like getting the heavy hitters that are like culturally relevant now. And as much as I hate to say it, they need like Kai Cenat, guys like that.
Yes, they do.
They can Scream 7.
Oh yeah, Johnny is sad that he'll stop doing Jackass.
Scary Movie 6. Oh yeah, sorry.
More footage on why this is the last one. They are too old. More clips from Jackass, the original Jackass. Oh, and this screenshot, they're doing Follow the Leader, but with electricity, and it's very similar to the first Jackass. This one, the only change is that they're doing stuff while electricity is connected to their arm. So basically, if one guy moves their muscle,
Johnny.
Yes. I'm talking about the function. Okay. If Johnny moves his arm, coded. If he moves his arm, then whoever is connected to Johnny, it's a couple of people, whoever is connected to Johnny then gets a shock.
Yes. And Poopy's here. He's the new Aaron. He's the new bitch that everyone shits on. But I think
quite literally, his name's Poopy.
Yes. I think Zach is the fat guy here. Steve-O gets attached to the electrifying pads and tries to give this fat guy a tattoo on his nipple while Steve-O gets shocked from Johnny. But again, it's like they already did this. Like, it's just a rehash.
Oh yeah, so we got more clips from 2000. Then there's a guy. Oh yeah, Guy pretends to be a convicted felon looking for a way to escape, and you actually got the cops involved. Oh, they do the poop shoot thing again.
They show an unseen bit where Johnny from back in the day is pretending to be a convict, but it's like it's not shocking. Again, it was cut for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
And then they eventually end up on the poop what is it, the poo cocktail, I think, where Steve-O's strapped in here and gets shot up in the air.
I like my name
These
more.
cords are attached to cranes. What's your name?
The poop shoot, because it's the shitter that you shoot up in the air. A bungee.
Yes.
So poop shoot, and it rhymes.
Oh, real quick though, on that bit where Johnny is a fake convict and the real police get called. There's a female cop who showed up first, and she tries to get out of her car, and she doesn't put it in park, so it keeps going and like hits something.
Why do Foyds do this? Why do Foyd cops do this all the time?
It's very funny. It's like LOL, women cops. They do this poo cocktail, and they show the first bit, but it's like it's not as good. It's just in a dump truck, and like I get it, it's the evolution of the bit, but like we've already seen. If you're watching this Jackass in the theaters, we've already seen this. Like, why are we watching this again? There's no new. This is another bit where they just play it and don't really provide new clips or new context to that bit itself.
Yep. It feels like they're just trying to pad the runtime.
Yeah. So, and it feels very hollow. It's just like, I don't know, man. Like, no one is going to care about this if they're not already Jackass fans.
Oh, yeah. I think this guy's name. Why is his name Poopies? This is gross. Like, the guys in the first Jackass, they had, like, normal ass names. Steve-O, that's not really normal. Wee Man, that's whatever.
I mean, it's just a nickname.
Yeah,
whatever.
But it describes him because he's like a small dude. But his name's just Poopies. Is it just like because he's the guy to shit on?
Yes.
Okay. Lip injections.
And yeah, he gets hydrofluoric acid. He looks like Kim Kardashian. It's a little funny. They don't really do anything with it though. Like in the first one, it reoccurs the shaving hair thing, and they try and do that with the lip fillers, but they don't really talk about it.
I mean, also the next time you see his lip filler, it's like significantly like not big. It like has shrunk.
Yes, and it
didn't.
They only reference it like one other time in the whole movie, but this they go back to the poo cocktail bit, which is maybe their most famous bit they've ever done, because they can't top 3. They did shit like this in 3 and it made the rounds, and like everyone still remembers a lot of those stunts, but they can't top it. So now we're just sort of, they're hanging on, but they can't top a movie they've already done. So it's, again, what are we doing here? Everything that used to be funny is now old and sad. Ghostbusters Afterlife forgot to be a comedy. Remember when you cried watching the original Ghostbusters? Really?
I didn't cry.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I think that's what Ryan's.
Oh, I see.
They're trying to like force emotional connections.
Yes, they are. You're supposed to build it, not force it.
Roger Ramos 412 says, "Yo, what's up? How do you feel about Jackass, Roger?" So yeah, Poobies gets his lips injected, and then they do.
Oh, there's more vlog style interview stuff than rattlesnake stunt in a dark. In the dark, rattlesnake on the loose, but it's a trick. They actually who's the guy that's afraid of snakes? There's a guy that's afraid of snakes.
Bam Margera is afraid of snakes, and they didn't even include they intro this bit where they have an Australian snake handler be like, "This snake's really scary. Like, don't fuck around."
And then they have the bin that it's in, and they swap it out.
Yeah, well, they pretend it falls over. They take it out of the room. They pretend it falls over. And then they turn the lights off while the cast members are in there. And like with Bam, they have fake teeth that they use on him and go, "Oh, you've been bit by a snake," and he freaks out. But that's not even the best Bam being afraid of snakes bit clip they've had. They had one where they put him in a trailer with a snake and he crawls out the side of the trailer because he hates the fucking snake so much. Like, I don't know. New Jackass was dope. The first bit was intense.
You should vote for me.
No, vote for me. The new Jackass sucks, actually. I say that as a huge Jackass fan. You like that? I just felt
the one where he shoots himself and with is that?
Yes, that's what he's talking about. I mean, if that was real, yeah, I agree with you. It was intense, but I don't know, man.
There was no hole.
The whole thing just felt like they're just playing clips. It's like a clip show.
Yeah.
And not like clips that they just recorded, because I guess all of them are technically clip shows, but it feels like they're out of gas, man. And it's sort of sad to see them doing it at this age.
It really is.
I was disappointed as a fan, basically.
Oh yeah. Here, this is the rattlesnake one. Then they turn off the lights and they fuck with them. They have what are those things to jump a car? The jumper cables.
Jumper cables.
So they have the jumper cables and are like attacking him with it. And I think there's like they do it with a couple of people, but like one of them ends up like finding the door and like leaves, and that's how that bit ends pretty much.
Yeah, they go into a new room and there's like pots and pans that bang on their heads and stuff.
Yes.
And they just fuck with them all sorts of ways, but
It's whatever. Oh yeah.
This is an old bit that we've seen.
Oh really?
Oh,
What is
yeah.
that from?
This is from a different movie. I don't remember which one.
I couldn't tell just because it's hard to tell their ages, but there is like a lot of there's now suddenly young. Oh, it must be from another Jackass movie. I see.
And this is just Wee Man jumps off and they're attached by a bungee cord, so Preston falls in with him, which is funny. But again, it's like yeah, man, I remember when you guys did this. There's no new footage or anything. It's like, yeah, I remember the stunt. Like, it was great.
Maybe it's for people who are not watching the first ones, but like, wouldn't you just watch the first one, not the latest one?
I think it's supposed to be like, if you're into Jackass, you take, like me and you, like I take you, and it's supposed to like give you sort of overview of the series, and you go, wow, I want to watch the other ones. But I just think there would have been a way better way to do that. Roger says the first bit was real. There was a feel that you could die. I haven't felt anything like that in a recent movie, but I agree, Jackass is dead. Yeah, okay.
I don't know.
I mean, even if it was real, like, yeah, he could die, but the problem is, it's like, I know Johnny Knoxville doesn't die, so like, where's the tension in that?
Yeah, there is no. It was in 2000. He's here now, so he's not dead.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. That definitely was interesting as a Jackass
I did like
fan
the tension build of that first scene. Like there's like, because he kept dry firing.
Yeah, that was cool.
And it was like, and you can see him like wince. He's like, oh fuck, I didn't do it. Oh fuck, and then with a loud ass bang, and then like he said it didn't hurt. I don't believe him. But also,
that's the other thing. Is like, it definitely would have hurt, dog.
But also, he said that like, I remember like there was the video of like the shirt, and it was like a bunch of powder, but like the cameraman's like, there's not even a hole here, and it's like, a bullet would make a hole. But
if it was real, it was cool to see it as a Jackass fan, seeing old footage. But I just like, if you're not already a Jackass fan, I don't know how much you'd really care about that sort of thing.
There's no tension in prequels because you already know who lives. Oh yeah, it's like how.
Well, that's true usually, but there are ways around that. Like, you can fucking Red Dead 2 is a prequel, and it I don't know, it has a decent amount of tension, even though like John Marston.
Wait, it's a prequel?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. I haven't played the first Red Dead, so I wouldn't know.
She doesn't.
Or played the story.
Uncultured swine.
Fuck. What was the example I was gonna give is, I mean, yeah, Rogue One. When I watched Rogue One, I was like, they're all gonna die because I don't see it in the other movies. But it's still, you still.
Out of all the Star Wars, she picks Rogue One. What about the prequel trilogy? Hello?
I don't care. I mean, when I first watched the prequel trilogy, I was like, it's like, it's whatever.
That's like the Zoomer Star Wars, though.
Yeah, but like, I watched the prequel. I watched the prequels on like a random site for watching movies. I watched Rogue One in theaters. That was the one
You didn't watch the prequels in theaters when they came out when you were young?
The first time I watched Star Wars was in 2015.
What the fuck are you doing? What are you talking about?
I wasn't introduced to movies growing up, okay?
She didn't watch Star Wars at any point for 2015.
Yes.
If you like Star Wars, vote for me. If you watched Star Wars as a kid, vote for me, please.
If you like Star Wars, vote for me.
She has no cultural reference for any of this stuff, dog. You gotta play it. You gotta play Red Dead and Red Dead 2. They are fantastic. Even firing a blank cartridge at point blank range can be lethal. Yeah, but it wasn't. He was like, I mean, I see what you're saying. But I mean, if it was a blank cartridge, if you have a fucking bulletproof vest on,
you had a bulletproof vest. I don't think that Hustler magazines.
Yes.
So.
But anyway, so the next bit is, this is one of the actual original bits that feels kind of like Jackass. Is they have Aaron and Wee Man and maybe Dave up there doing a stage play tied up like marionettes, and they get, stuff happens to them. They have to read lines.
Yeah,
it's funny, but it's not like memorable. Like I'm gonna forget this very quickly.
And they're talking some more. Johnny gets tased here. That's literally what happens here. They're talking about, well, we're done with Jackass. We're so sad, like cry. Tased. Zzz. We're still doing Jackass though.
And then Steve-O asks him, "Did you do Fear Factor for the money or because it creatively interested you?" And Johnny says, "Creatively interested me." And he gets shocked. But yeah, it's like, eh.
Oh yeah, more bad grandpa, but they're old, so it doesn't work.
They're already old. They already are the bad grandpas.
Yes. Oh yeah, it's strip club mode. They go to a strip club. Well, he does. He goes into a strip club.
Oh yeah, he goes to a strip club and gets his balls out, and it's a black strip club with a bunch of black women looking at male strippers.
Oh,
which is a little funny, but
then they have a clip from another Jackass, the Rocket, and then they have the Ram. Is this from a different? No, this is another current bit. They try and give a Ram a cake just as office workers, and it just starts like
smashes into them.
That's fun,
but it doesn't last long enough. It lasts like 30 seconds, and then they're on to clips again.
I don't know if Johnny Knoxville did it for real, but I've seen people testing bullet-resistant vests by shooting themselves. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I would think it's real. I would have thought it was real if that guy didn't announce that there's no hole in the shirt.
Yeah, it was. I don't know. If you see it, it feels weird. It feels off, but
yeah,
it could be real.
Oh yeah, more clips from old Jackass movies, more interviews talking about how they're old. Another 2000 clip tumbling.
What is this? What is this?
I'm about to get there. Another 2000 clip tumbling in a box downstairs. Then this is Chris pole vaulting naked, and then at the very, very end, Steve-O comes in and like hugs him while Chris is naked.
I see.
And I was like, that's gay.
Well, Chris also like. They like do, and they again. This is just a callback to 3. Like they did a bunch of slow-mo dick stuff in 3, so Chris does that here too. Pontius, he like makes his dick fucking helicopter and stuff on the camera, but they censor it. It's like, this is Jackass. You're censoring the dick.
No. They censored it up close, but they didn't censor it.
Yes.
Like wide shot,
which has to be like a weird.
Really weird.
It has to be an MPAA thing. They must have told him if you keep that shot, it's got to be NC-17. That's the only thing I can think.
But
and then he just pole vaults naked. Like it's not even like a stunt. Like I don't know, man.
Crazy.
Who fucking cares?
Oh yeah.
This is probably the funniest new one.
A guy has shit explode and porta potty on him. Then there's the toy car clip.
A guy, Steve-O. She doesn't know. Like,
was that Steve-O?
Yes.
Okay. Johnny introduces where fat guy hovers over a chair and a guy has to answer questions or else ass to face. Save that one for unrated DVD.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. We've all seen Chris's wiener, okay? If you've seen Jackass, we've all seen his wiener. But yeah, they got Zach, the big old new fat guy, lowering down onto people's faces. And this is another one where Johnny's like, he's just like needlessly mean to people. Like they get Poopies in there and Dave, and they basically Poopies, he makes the chair go up because Zach gets lowered and smacks Poopy's face into Zach's ass, even though he didn't answer the questions wrong, which is like, I don't know. It's just sort of like, it's kind of funny, but it's also like, why you gotta be such a dickhead, Johnny? You know what I mean?
Well, there's not gonna be another one, so you can stop being a dickhead.
They have the guy. Oh yeah, I'm sure they have the guy who played Richard Jewell in that movie about the bomb. He's here, which is like, out of all the celebrities, like, man, you couldn't get anyone. No A-listers on to be part of Jackass. Like,
okay, so there's more vlog interview stuff. Brad Pitt footage. He gets kidnapped. Mythbusters guy is there. I guess there was a ping pong in that guy's asshole. So this guy eats a ping pong.
This guy. Who is that?
Is that no? That's not Steve-O.
That is Steve-O.
That's Steve-O?
Yes.
Okay.
Who also, he used to be a drug addict, so that's why the other Jackasses are fun, because he's like a wild, crazy guy. Now he's like a vegan, and he's trying to make that his thing. It's like, okay, bro, like, go back to being a drug addict. That's what we want to see.
Yeah. So you got Steve-O. He's like, I'm gonna eat a ping pong ball, and then The reason why he has the Mythbusters guy there, he's like, I'm gonna try a myth. I'm gonna try to bust a myth. Can I get this ping pong ball in from one end to the other end? And then he like shits out a ping pong ball
that he had already shoved up his ass.
Of course. How the fuck else would it get up there?
You make it goes through the system. You force it through your
No,
intestines.
no. Not a ping pong ball. That's an edible. Your body can't dissolve the acid, and your small intestine is way too small for a ping pong ball to pass.
No, come on.
Yes, it is. What are you talking about?
You could shit a ping pong ball.
No, you could not.
Man, I've taken shits bigger than a ping pong ball.
No. That's not. You can't digest a ping pong ball.
Yeah, but you could get it through your system and shit it out.
No, you cannot.
Yeah, you
There's nothing physically big enough for a ping pong ball to go through your body.
What are you talking about? It just goes through.
That's not how that's not how digestion works.
It's like squeezing something through a casing, you know?
Do you know how the digestive system works?
Yeah, you can swallow things that just pass through like corn. Just comes out your asshole. You don't digest it.
It's partially digestible. The outer shell is not digestible.
But there are things you can swallow that don't.
Yeah, but also corn is tiny.
I understand that. The principle with the corn is that it comes through undigested. That's the principle, not that it's tiny.
I'm talking specifically about how small the small intestines are.
I know, but you're arguing two things. You're arguing about the digestion and the size. They're two separate issues. The ping pong ball doesn't get digested, but you could just work it through your fucking asshole, okay?
But it can't pass through the small intestine because the small intestines are tiny as fuck.
It'll just it'll go over it. It'll be like extended for a little bit, but then as it gets squeezed through, it'll come out. It's like toothpaste in a tube, you know?
But you're risking blockage. What is it called when you're like...
If you can't digest it, you'll have to pass it. I know. And so you can't digest a ping pong ball, so you have to pass it. I'm going to eat a ping pong ball and prove you wrong, Gracious says. Do it.
Don't do it.
That'd be great.
Don't do it.
The small intestines can stretch. Yes, thank you, Ryan. I know. Like a snake. There you go. That's a better example. Like a snake eating its prey. Yeah, exactly like that.
I thought they were just like, I don't know. They can stretch a little, but they not
ping pong ball's not that big, dog. Fucking.
It's I already put it away.
Where?
It's in the closet. It's in the closet.
Are you
it's in
serious?
the Tupperware. Yeah.
Why?
Because I need to organize.
That's something that should have stayed out.
Then I'll bring it out.
She put my Marty Supreme balls away. What the fuck? She ruined this bit because she had this incessant tidying up that would have been perfect for this bit.
I didn't think we were going to talk about ping pong balls. Probably harder to swallow it first and not choke on it. And Judas.
Judas. Yeah, I know. Hiding my fucking ping pong balls ruined my bit. And they're not just any ping pong balls. They're Marty Supreme. Dream big. Can't dream big if fucking my wife hides them away. My bitch wife decides to hide my ping pong balls in the closet. I'm going to get rich off those ping pong balls. You don't need to wear white anymore.
Oh, yeah.
Or you can wear white now. Sorry, because they're orange. It's still white. You don't have to wear black anymore.
Shot collar poopy penis.
Shot collar poopy penis. Nice. Yeah, this. It's like, dude, they use this in all the trailers for 3-2. It's like we've all seen Bam get hitting by the fucking giant hand. We've all seen this bit. It's a super famous bit. And I get it. It's the best in the last, but like, I don't know, man. Like, I don't want to rewatch something I've seen a million times. Like, they didn't add any context or anything to it. That's the worst part about it.
Yes. So we got another clip. Oh, here's a really bad shot. Wait, this is not that. Oops, what the fuck? Oh yeah, so you got this guy.
Poopies.
That's
Poopies with a taser on his dick. Johnny Knoxville is controlling the taser on his dick, and they just want him to rack his nuts. That's the whole point of this. He's supposed to walk on these side beams until he gets shocked halfway through and hits his nuts. And that fails a couple times, so they make him stand just on the central beam. They take away the side beams.
I see. Funny because nut rack.
Well, they're next to a cliff, which they show, and once he hits his nuts, Poopy's here, he rolls over and is about to roll down the hill, and Johnny keeps tasing him. And that's what I'm talking about. Like, Johnny seems like he would have let Poopies die. Like, he seems like a true sadist. I don't know, man.
I mean, you gotta be a sadist to do this sort of
yeah,
shit.
but there's like a limit to it, man. It's like, sadist as long as it's funny. He seems like to just enjoy the cruelty for the sake of it.
So I thought this was a really bad shot. Like, when I saw this in theaters, this is the close-in shot. There's a whiteout shot that, like, shows his foot. And there's no fucking headroom, like none. And I know what they're doing here, but it looks bad. And there's a reason that it's not done. There's a reason why there's headroom, okay?
Max headroom.
You need a little bit of headroom. You need a little bit of a margin from the edges of the frame. Otherwise, it doesn't like look good.
It looks great.
I don't like it. It distracts me.
Steve-O looks like shit here, though. Fucking old ass.
Yes, he's just sitting there. He's just like, oh, I'm Steve-O, and this is why I'm not doing it anymore.
It's like all these old boomer musicians still touring as senior citizens. Yes, they've been playing the same songs over and over since the 70s. Nothing new. Yes, another aspect of set culture. Dude, I saw the fucking Beach Boys. I've seen them twice, and they were old as fuck both times. I saw them probably 10 years apart, at least. And it's just like, it's the same thing. It's like they just got a little older, but like, yeah, it's like all these boomer bands, because we're just stuck with boomer culture forever. Like, we're going to be stuck with the 80s and the remakes of that forever, because they just, like everything else, like the economy and housing, boomers won't let new guys come up to the plate. So, yeah, I mean, sort of like celebrity and acting and all this stuff is like dying. Like, we don't have movie stars anymore.
It's because the boomers. It's the fucking boomers. They killed everything. Let's see. Shitty Twister.
Which they don't even commit to. They take a bunch of, for prostate exams, you're supposed to drink a bunch of like laxatives that make you shit. And they wear these clear pants as they play Twister and shit in them. But they don't even commit. Like, as soon as they start shitting, the whole thing gets called off. Like, frankly, I would have liked to seen them keep doing it in the shit. I know that's, like, gross. But, like, commit to the fucking bit, man.
Oh, they didn't even commit?
No. I mean, they sort of chicken out. We just watched this.
I know we just watched it, but, like...
Oh, yeah. She can't watch. I guess you would have not been looking at the screen too closely.
No. Like, I remember watching this in movie theaters, and I was like, I have to look away.
The only thing that was really notable about that was Lance, the cameraman, didn't puke, and he pukes at everything. He managed to not puke during shit.
Maybe
Twister.
you got like iron stomach suddenly. Who knows?
No, he's doing that for the bit. He was proving like, see, I can not throw up even on shit. Twister.
Oh yeah, midget fighting in bar, very fun.
We'll change that. Yes, we will, gracious.
So I did like midgets fighting in bar, and then we got the midget cops come in, and then the midget ambulance. It's like it's just
midget
shocking. Midget paramedics
and have a midget stretcher that they try and put.
And all these people are like, "What the fuck just happened?"
And, and this is a great bit. You have midgets, midget cops showing up. It's like it's
like they have their own society.
Yeah, it's very funny, but again, it's a great bit from another Jackass. And I know that's the premise of the whole fucking thing. It just is boring. Like, it doesn't work. It's a bad premise.
Yes, it is. Oh yeah, Johnny gets hit by Bull and goes ragdoll mode. I like the slow-mo. This is the slow-mo shot. Like, the way that he lands, like, he's twisted. And I'm like, you normally, like, if a young man, relatively speaking, did this, I would be like, oh, that must hurt. But he's old. I'm like, oh, did you break your hip and now you have no time to recover? You're just gonna die with a broken hip now?
Yeah, he gets hit and spins in the air, and that's cool and it looks cool. But here's the thing. It's the best bit of the movie because it's new and fresh. But number one, the other cast members like Steve-O are like, I don't want to watch this. Like, ugh.
Oh, yeah, they're like,
sucks all the fun out.
Yes. Because, now, in the past, they're, happy to be seeing their fellow, what is it?
Cuck?
No. It's not coworker.
Co-stars?
I guess so. That's probably a good word. Their fellow co-stars getting hurt, and they're enjoying it. And because they're enjoying it, it allows the audience to enjoy it. Because there's a social tension removed, I guess, from enjoying it. If you're the only one enjoying it, and then the people around you are like, oh, that's sad. And then you're like, you feel bad for enjoying it. In this one, It felt like that. It felt like, oh, these people are like not happy that these old geezers are breaking themselves. And they're like, I don't even want to see this. And it makes me be like, yeah, what the fuck?
And again, Chris Pontius is like, he's cracking jokes after Johnny lands and has to get put in a ambulance. But here's the thing. This is the best bit they filmed for this new one, this best original bit. And it was from another one. They've already done Johnny getting hit by a bull before. Like, this exact bit already happened. So it's like, I don't know. I've already seen you guys fucking do this. It's not as cool when you're old. Yeah. Do something else or have the new cast do this. Like, fuck, man.
Oh, they have the escape room from hell.
Which is like, it's elaborate and it's fun. And they built all this set and stuff. It just feels forced. It feels like a lot of implied funniness. Like, they're just like forcing it. It's like Gucci backpack, you know, just let it go.
Oh yeah.
They have a wheel of boots here that's going to smack, I believe, Dave England in the nuts a bunch.
And then there's a guy who is electrocuted and runs out of the compound. Aaron, he gets electrocuted and he runs out of the compound.
Which feels fake.
It does feel fake.
This fucking shit, and they have security camera of him running out. And
it felt like, even with that inclusion, though, it felt like the entire vibe of this movie was just like, we're over this. We don't want to do this anymore. Like, that's what it felt like.
Just doing it for the money at this point.
Yes. Johnny is done with Jack. Oh yeah, they have like this the same setup. And which one is it? It seems like, what the fuck is it? Which one is it?
What are you looking for?
I'm looking for that very specific like shot where they're all like standing around, right? Do you know which one I'm talking? Oh, it's this one. So it felt like the actual production of this was that they're like, okay, we're gonna have Johnny sit in a chair. We're gonna have a bunch of people out there, and then we're gonna film, and we're gonna film for like 30 minutes, whatever. And we're gonna ask important questions, and we're gonna chop up like 30-second clips from that production and put it throughout the movie. So when at the very end, when who the fuck is the guy? Schizo is on the side of Johnny.
Yes.
So Schizo's like, "Are you done? You said you were going to be done every Jackass." And then Johnny's like, "Oh, you know, I'm sad to say this, but I think I am actually done. I'm crying up. I'm tearing up. I'm crying. This hyper masculine."
He said, "Sunyan."
You got the Sunyan cup.
Sunyan, I'm crying. Johnny said.
And like in this hyper masculine show, you're crying. This felt very feminized, I guess.
Yeah, they're old. They're old geezers.
Oh yeah, you do like.
They're reminiscing now. They have less time left than.
Yes.
They have less time in front of them than behind them at this point.
That is true. So yeah, you got shopping cart thing again. Yeah, he cried. Wasn't this supposed to be a comedy?
Well, he doesn't like bawl. He just sort of gets choked up.
Yes. They're now old enough to be dirty grandpas for real. Contractually obligated legacy sequel. Oy vey.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And they end, and the first one ended with a clip show, but it was like unused bits from the movie, so it worked because it's like more content. This just ends with like a montage. It also begins with like a montage of clips from other movies. After this, the big ending outro, which for every Jackass they had a huge like ending skit that they went all out. Even on 4, they went all out and had a great like bit to end on, where it was all of the new cast members on the carousel and a bunch of like, they shot them with a bunch of paintballs and they went all out. This is just them in the fucking shopping cart again. And then it goes through a sign that says the end, and there's a bunch of explosions, and like, that's it. That's how Jackass fucking ends. Like, Johnny Knoxville cared so much, he couldn't come up with like a cool fucking ending shot. Like, dude, the ending skit in 3 is insane. It's like a whole fucking musical production.
I felt like his doctor is like, he can't do this anymore. So he's like, I'm sad that I can't do this anymore. But my doctor is like, don't do this anymore. So I can't like put any more effort into this. I'll just have to give the effort that I can now as an old geezer, which is nothing, by the way. Just sitting around.
I mean, he got hit by the bull. He did some stuff, but it's just like, for the last Jackass, it just didn't feel the appropriate.
Why don't they like skydive without a parachute?
Anything. I mean, without a parachute, you want them to kill themselves.
Yeah, that should be the last Jackass.
That would be funny.
Like that guy died in the Twilight Zone movie. You should just one up it.
There you go.
Yeah, why didn't they do that?
I don't know. We'll talk to Johnny. We'll redo the last Jackass.
Yes.
All right.
So-
So what would you give Jackass best and the last?
Fuck. It's just a clip showing old boomers.
Member
Are they?
berries.
Wait, are they boomers?
Yes. Well, they're not boomers. They're boomers spiritually, though.
Yeah, but what year were they born?
The 70s.
Johnny Knoxville.
I just looked this up. It's the 70s.
71.
Yes, they were all born around.
So they're a bunch of Gen Xers.
Yes.
Okay.
They're boomers. They're fucking boomers.
They're spiritually boomer.
They're old as fuck.
Technically Gen Xers, but they're still spiritually boomer.
They're unk maxing. Boomers a state of mind and they fit it.
Yes.
I'd give it 2. It's just a clip show, member berries type beat. 2 stars out of 5. Maybe 1.5. I don't know. If you're not a Jackass fan, I would not recommend watching this at all.
It is like 1.
Go watch the first one.
It's like a 1.5 to me.
Yeah.
There's like a couple of things. I like the ragdoll, like him looking like he almost got injured. I was like kind of bittersweet. Mostly it was like, whoa, that's like an old guy. Like his bones are broken now forever, which is like kind of funny, but also it's like kind of not.
I mean, it's impressive he's still doing a stunt like that at his age, but it's like, man, this is a stunt you already did.
Like, yeah, just skydive without a parachute. Why couldn't you do that?
That's it. Maybe we'll do that for one of our punishments. That's a good idea.
I know.
Oh, and now we're backing away all of a sudden.
I'm not
How
Jackass, Sean. Okay, I'm not Johnny Knoxville. I'm not Steve-O.
Directly influenced by them, though. You tried to cut my fingers exactly like they did in Jackass. Anyway.
It's like watching geriatric Indiana Jones. It's sad.
Yeah, well, I was about to say earlier, Sylvester Stallone's still getting action roles in like the 70s and 80s.
Why can't they just? It's because they're typecast from when they're younger.
It's because they're the last like real celebrities and movie actors we have, so they're the only guys who still get butts and seats.
What will the studio execs do once all those guys are dead?
Use AI to keep putting them in movies. That's what.
We live in hell. We live in culture hell. We need new stuff.
Anyway, stuck culture. We're now Schizo Showdown, okay?
Oh, I forgot. I'm not bringing the fucking bumper for that. Oops.
Oh my god, dude. We have to revamp. I'm doing a full revamp of everything now that we're on the new schedule that we're settled on.
There we go.
Friday watch-alongs, watch Disclosure Day with us in the Discord. Now we're doing the Schizo Showdown. Okay, Schizo Showdown.
Remove?
Portion of the show, maybe.
All right, Schizo Showdown. I have it.
Figure it the fuck
I have it.
All right.
Whoa.
So how this section works is we each have to argue for our respective movies. The Minty movie, which is always the most recent one.
Yep.
The Zoomer coded one is Jackass Best and Last.
Yes.
Mine is the OG Jackass, the Schizo Kino, if you will, the older film. And we have to argue using the Kino scale, which K stands for Kino.
Yes, it
I
does.
stands for immersiveness. N stands for narrative. And O stands for originality. Okay?
Yes.
And then you vote. You vote in the Discord, and you vote on the YouTube community post that I'm going to make with a poll. And the Discord votes count for more. And Mint won the YouTube post, but lost the Discord votes. That's why at the start of Schizo Showdown, she's going to have to smack her finger in the mousetrap again. Do a different one. Do your other hand. Or no, you said well, do a different finger then. She doesn't want to ruin her drawing hand.
Ah! Fuck. Ow.
All right. So we're starting with K for Kino. My movie, Jackass 1, is pure Kino. I mean, it started all of this stuff.
Hold on. Let me play the bumper.
She's buying time. She's buying time. She's cheating.
Ow, fuck. All right.
This is awesome, dude. I don't even have to yell at my girlfriend because she's going to lose every week, so I can just watch her injure herself.
All right. Let me remove these from the studio. All right. Kino.
Jackass 1 is Kino because it started all this stuff, and it's the quintessential, like, be a jackass in public, do pranks in public.
But this one's Kino because it's
every
in
influencer.
4K.
Oh boy, it's in 4K. The third was in slow-mo. Yeah, I mean,
This one had slow-mo, this one had 4K, this
Whoa.
one had good lighting,
You know
this
what you
one
didn't
had
have?
elaborate setups.
funny pranks. It also,
But that doesn't mean that doesn't make it Kino.
it supports my theory that mine's more Kino because it's using clips from my movie and your movie to try and like bolster it, which means my movie is more Kino ultimately. I mean,
Yeah, but the technology
this is why
has advanced.
we're doing non-sequel movies probably from now on.
Yeah,
it's
holy
hard to,
fuck.
It's really hard to argue against the point that like the OG's Kino, especially when all these legacy movies are getting sequels.
Harrison Ford is a recognizable star name. Try and name any movie start under 30 these days.
Well, yeah, I mean, you get some like Jenna Ortiz and
Ortega.
Yes, excuse me, Jenna Ortega and Sydney Sweeney and the like, but they're not like, even the ones that are under 30s nowadays, they're just, it's not like the movie stars of yesteryear like Harrison Ford. Like that's just gone. I don't know. Like and the Marvel guys like Anthony Mackie, especially the second gen Marvel guys, like they're just not. They've even said this, like movie stardom is basically dead.
Yep.
But anyway, so yes, Jackass 1's super Kino. I mean, it just started all this, created a whole like niche for itself, a whole like genre of content that they packaged together in a cool, interesting, theatrical way, and is the content that runs the internet right now. It all traces back to Jackass. All roads lead back to Jackass.
My movie is Kino, not because it's in 4K and you got good
Even
lighting
though
and
she
you got
said that
setting.
was why it was Kino.
No, I'm saying not just because it's in 4K and has good sets and lighting.
For the time, my movie was extremely.
Yeah, but I'm talking about my movie right now.
Camera-wise.
Okay, it's not
For the
just
time,
Kino.
For the time, mine was 4K. So
my movie's not just Kino for those reasons, but
the
also
lighting. It's Kino because of the lighting.
It's not Kino just for those reasons.
I see.
But it's Kino because.
Why was that movie Kino? Oh, the lighting was superb. What about the plot and the acting?
Well,
the lighting really.
There's more of a plot to my movie than there is to yours,
which makes it worse because it's supposed to be about doing cool stunts, not about a plot. That's why Bad Grandpa sucks, because they tried to put a plot between all these pranks.
But
it
it's
doesn't
a
work
movie.
because you're phasing in and out of.
But you're not watching a clip compilation.
I know,
you're
but
watching a movie.
You're watching a clip compilation trying to have a story, which doesn't work. Jackass 1 drops that pretense. It doesn't have that pretense to begin with. It doesn't need to drop it. It works better as a movie because it's, I mean, you know, whatever.
What if you've missed all the other Jackass movies and you want to know which ones are the best ones? So you watch the old geezer ones and you're a boomer and you want to watch boomers get hurt. And you're like, man, I'm glad I'm not getting hurt. I don't want to get my 5th hip replacement.
But all of them, you don't need to watch the other ones. The pranks stand for themselves. What makes them so great is that even though maybe they reference other pranks and whatnot, it's just like it stands on its own. This one doesn't stand on its own. It relies on the previous Jackasses to even function as a thing.
But
Half
does that make
not
that
even
Kino,
footage.
though?
It makes it not Kino.
No, standing on its own. Does that make it Kino?
Yes.
Well, this one...
like Blade
this
Runner
one
20...
has like osteoporosis of like a movie.
Osteoporosis.
What is that? The bone weakening one?
I have osteoporosis.
Yeah,
it's like weak ass bones.
Yeah, that's what it feels like.
Your movie feels like it has weak ass bones.
Yeah, like compared to your stand.
My movie is strong as fuck. My movie could beat the shit out of the current Jackass. Yeah, I rest my case. My movie's Kino as fuck, swole as fuck.
But just because you have strong bones and have drinking a lot of calcium doesn't mean that my weak ass non-drinking calcium movie isn't Kino, because my there's a lot of like
milk. My movie has milk.
There's a lot of there's like a lot more of a when they do the stunts, there's a lot more of a production value to it.
No, that's not true either.
What do you mean?
They had all sorts of production value in the first one. They used the money way more effectively. Yours is just like a almost like a knockoff version of that. I mean, they have alligators in the first one. They don't just use them for the snapping meat out of Steve-O's cheeks. They also put them in the house, Bam's house. They also have a baby crocodile eat it. They have sea urchins. They have whale sharks. This new one has what? A ram?
Well, the consistent thing that they have that they put in all the pranks, right? Except for the clips, right?
Except for the clips, which is like half the movie.
Except for is all the old geezers.
The old geezers suck. It makes it
Yeah,
less
but they're
cool.
there, okay? They're there.
It's not Kino because you're seeing a bunch of old guys trying to do, it's like when you watch an old dog who's about to die, try and walk or anything. It's like sad. It's like, oh.
Heavy Metal was an adult animated anthology film. The wraparound narrative was the weakest element of the film. Each story had nothing to do with each other, and the linking device was weak.
Yeah, which is the new Jackass is going heavy on the linking device.
It needs
no
a
linking. The linking device in mine is cool. It's the Psycho hair buzz cut. Funny, cool, Kino.
And quick. Yes.
And yours is drawn out and torturous to watch, even as a Jackass
fan. I mean, it's like an old person. It's like an old person, the movie.
Which sucks. That's not Kino at all.
Yeah, but you get wisdom.
You get wisdom. It's not Kino, she concedes, but you get wisdom. I rest my case. Vote for me on the Discord and the community post. She admits it's not Kino.
All right, are we ready for the next one?
It's not Kino, but you get wisdom. Yeah, that's what I go for a movie for wisdom.
Yeah,
not to be entertained by.
I go for movies for wisdom. I approach things looking for knowledge and wisdom.
That's secondary, and you know it. You go for entertainment.
It's okay if it's entertained, but I do like wisdom.
Wisdom? What the fuck are we talking about here? Go talk to your fucking grandma. Go talk to Johnny Knoxville if you want wisdom. I want to watch a guy get.
I will talk. I've been talking to my.
I want to watch a bunch of pandas.
I don't know. I've
for funsies.
Growing up,
would you rather watch Marty Supreme or talk to your grandma? Okay, I rest my case.
I don't know. Talking to my grandma is kind of hard.
Yeah, it's hard and long and boring, and we do it because we love our grandmas, but it's like me watching this. Watching Jackass is like talking to a grandparent. It's like, I'll do it because I want to support you guys and like I care about you, but I don't know, it's sort of a chore. Watching the first Jackass is like hanging with your cool buddies who are like crazy and they drink all the time and do drugs and you just get fucked up and like hang out.
So the first Jackass movie was in 2002, and this is 2026.
Yes.
That's 24 years of progression.
Yes, and they were doing the show before the movie.
When did the show start?
Late 90s, early 2000s.
So, yeah, it's like 30 years going strong. It's like seeing it's like seeing people who are like really young and they're like, yeah, we're cool and popping, and they catch up with them 30 years later, and it's like, oh,
they're still trying to be cool and popping.
Yeah, but they're like old and they haven't grown out of that.
Yeah, so it's not Kino. It sucks. No one wants to watch
It's Kino because you haven't seen that before.
Is it cringe?
Okay, because nobody wants to watch it. They did it because it's innovative.
Innovative, which is our next point, which we're not even arguing right now.
And actually, it's immersion is our next point.
Oh, you're right. Fuck, I fucked up the scale. Still vote for me because her movie's not Kino, which she admitted. Anyway, I rest my case.
All right.
Immersion. I for immersion.
I got immersed.
You got immersed in what? Being reminded that it's not Jackass 1, 2, and 3 or 4.
I got immersed in the whole. They're too old
berries.
to be. Yeah. I got immersed in their member berries. Highly immersed in their member berries.
How? You know what's immersion
because
is watching the first one where they don't constantly jump to other movies.
Well, I got immersed in their
having the jarring age transition. You just see them doing cool shit.
Well,
and it's like, wow, I wonder what's gonna happen next. This is really cool. I like seeing these guys do crazy shit.
If you frame it like they're like, oh man, I had such a good time with Jackass, and then you get to see a clip of like the memory of what they're talking about. It's like, oh yeah, I am immersed in your memory tale. If only I could tell memories with like footage of me having done it, and then I could be like an old geezer. It'd be like, man, remember the time which I got hit with a bowl?
What's more immersive, doing cool shit with your friends that you'll remember later, or talking about or listening to an older guy talk about the cool shit they did.
I mean, if they're good enough storyteller,
to do it and see it with your own eyes. It doesn't matter how good of a storyteller they are. The high school cool kids have gotten old and lame. True. I'm getting too old for this shit. Yeah, exactly. That was the whole vibe of the most recent Jackass. Not immersive at all. That's not immersive. It takes you out of it. You want to get out of the theater because you're bored to tears. It's not immersive.
I'm immersed in their old age. I reflect. It makes me think, what am I going to be like when I'm old? And I get.
So it takes you out of the movie because you're thinking about other shit. You're not trying to go.
I'm immersed in their age.
You're immersed in not being immersed.
I'm immersed in thinking about how I need to prepare for when I'm 30 years older than I am now.
Because it's making me think about how I'm going to die one day. That's great.
Yeah, because they're about to die. It makes me immersed in my own life.
Which is not the movie. You're not being immersed in the piece of film you're saying.
It's making me immersed in my own life, and because of that, I'm immersed in the movie.
No, that's so circuitous and roundabout. You're like immersed by going on this detour. I know. I'm immersed because I watched the movie and I'm entertained by it.
Oh God, am I gonna be like them when I'm 60?
I mean, honestly, as far as old guys go, Jackass is pretty good. They're rich and famous, and their bodies probably hurt all the time, but they're still friends. They're really lifelong friends.
I mean, they could probably just, with all that money, they can buy a bunch of painkillers.
True. But Jackass, the most recent one, not immersive. Thinking about your death day and how you're going to be when you're older takes you.
Do you not do that at all?
Yeah, but it distracts me.
No,
being immersed in whatever I'm doing. The first one doesn't.
It forces me to immerse myself more because it's like I have to be present because if I'm not present in this moment,
forcing the immersion instead of it naturally happening.
I'm not naturally immersed in anything. I have to force myself to be present unless I'm like really.
Even your favorite that you've never had an experience with a movie where you get immersed by just watching the film. Does it never happen to you? A movie just makes you basically forget while you're in. That's the whole point of the fucking art form. The medium's strength lies in that you're sitting in a theater and you forget about reality for a while. It's an escape.
No, I constantly think about how the movie applies to my reality.
Never once have you been watching a movie and been like so immersed that you just forget. Like the story's so encapsulating.
No. I didn't even experience that with Psycho. I gave that a 10 out of 10. When I was watching Psycho, it was like, okay, so the lesson is...
She fundamentally doesn't understand the art form she's trying to critique. Okay, so vote for me. I understand movies. I actually understand what they're trying to fucking do.
Okay, well, this immersed me into thinking, okay, well, I need to be more present now, or else when I'm 60 and thinking back on when I was 25, I wish I was 25.
When you go on roller coasters, are you like... You're so because you're an autism, so you're so like detached. You can't let yourself feel the ride. You're just.
I mean, I feel it in my gut.
You're thinking about doing your taxes. Like,
I'm thinking
I gotta do my taxes.
I'm thinking about the activity at hand. I'm thinking about So this I see why like the physics of this. Of course, me going really down would cause me like the physics to activate.
That's like a failure though of like if that happens on a ride. It's the same thing with a movie. If you start noticing like the technical aspects of a movie. Because you're bored, that's like a failure of the story to capture.
Then every movie ever is a failure of the story because I'm always hyper analyzing everything.
I even with you, there are some movies I know immerse you more than others. That just simply has to be true. Some stories have captured.
I mean, there are stories that like immerse me because the plot makes sense and it's gotten me emotionally.
The plot makes sense. It connects to you on like a deep human level. Surely you've had a movie that you've been like, wow.
And then when I watch that movie, then I'm like, how does this apply to me? Like, how do I apply this to what life lesson am I taking out of this movie?
We've all had movies that we watch and we're like, life lessons? What are you talking about? You to get to those life lessons, you have to like experience it and actually like feel it and emotionally process it. That's what's so great about them.
The movies? Or
yes, movies as an art form. It'd be like when you look at a painting, the first thing that hits you if it's really good is just like the emotions it evokes in the scene. And then later you can sort of analyze like, well, this brushstroke is usually...
No, I only analyze.
That cannot be true.
I'm pretty detached from my emotions.
I know, but there must have been art pieces that have emotionally connected with you. There must have been. I know there has been. Even especially as a child, I'm sure that it's happened at least once.
When I was a child, but...
No, as an adult, too. It happens less as an adult as you get more jaded and cynical and lose your innocence. But I guarantee you it's happened. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. You're sort of saying it never happens, so I just don't believe. Like, you're still a human. Surely something gets into that cold, black heart in here. So...
I don't know. I was not innocent for very long in my life.
Yes, but even so... We all have movies that make us tear up or cry. It's all fake, but it makes us, feel
I like
things.
the first 10 minutes of Up. Does that count?
Yes, that does count.
Okay.
Yes.
How many goddamn songs are out there about back in the summer '69 and stuff like that? Old people trying to reach back into their glory days.
Glory days.
I'm 39. I'm already a grouchy old man, but I don't want a valuable life lesson. I just want an ice cream. Well, I go to food for that. If I want something emotional, I go to food.
What are you talking about? That's like the worst way to do it. There's no calories in movies.
I mean, yeah, but food
but
enters
like,
my body.
The emotions you get from food are like very base. The emotions you get from a movie are like they can speak to life experiences in a way that nothing else can. And like people who go through similar things can encapsulate that feeling to the closest you can get. The closest you can get to like explaining an emotional state of mind is through a movie. And like you still won't quite get it if you've never experienced it. But the people who have experienced it, it makes them like cry. And the others, it gives them like empathy and like, okay, I kind of get it now.
I mean, I've cried during movies.
It's like war veterans who go and see like say, okay, so what movies have you cried in?
The End of Good Time, the first time I watched it.
Okay.
That was a good movie.
What made you cry about that? Because that means you emotionally connected with.
Well,
the film.
it's who's the retard Benny character? Fuck, what's his name?
Nick, yes.
When he got back.
Yes.
When he got back and put somewhere nice, I was like, oh, good, he's
with
safe.
The other Down syndrome kids.
Well, that's nice. I'm glad he's safe.
That also made me cry. Okay, because that movie affected me emotionally. That's why I like it so much. Same thing with Marty Supreme, because it's a really good fucking movie. So it immerses you and makes you think that that's real. It tricks you as a human being, basically.
I see what you mean by immersion. There's not a lot of movies that do that.
Yes, I know. That's why it's so special when it happens, because that means it's a really good piece of fucking art.
That's true.
Yeah.
You need all three: pathos, ethos, and logo.
Yes, I know. And she's an autism, so she almost doesn't recognize ethos as being, or pathos rather.
Yeah, ethos is the celebrity one.
Yes, she doesn't recognize pathos as being like legitimate, basically.
Well, it's necessary for humans because humans are like.
Look at the way she talks about it. It's necessary for us humans. Am I right? Our emotions. Yes, I understand. Happy, anger, sad, emotion.
I mean, I have a different.
This is who's talking about immersion. Yes, I know. Yes, you're an autism. So you and emotions don't mix, to put it mildly.
True. I may be Spock, but even I feel emotional about certain arts.
I know. She's on another level, though, bro. She won't let herself get immersed.
Man, I watched All Dogs Go to Heaven for the first time over 20 years. I actually cried a little bit at the end. Man, I've only seen that movie once. I need to watch it again, but I do remember it being good. I haven't seen that movie
since I was a kid.
Me neither.
It's good, though. Yeah,
it is good. What? Do they all die? Obviously, it's the name of the movie. All Dogs Go to Heaven.
No, they go to hell, actually. It's a trick. There's a couple dogs that go to hell. It's like, what the fuck? I thought all dogs went to heaven.
That's a misnomer. This movie immerses me into
thinking analytically about my future and how I'm going to die. Wow, that's awesome. That's what I go to movies for, to be reminded how I'm a mortal being.
And how I need to do as much as I can right now while I still have the energy and time. Yeah.
Jackass made you.
I need that lesson all the time. I'm like, hey, you stop wasting your time.
There are movies that have that. Marty Supreme has that fucking message. There are movies with that message way better than a fucking clip show of guys getting racked in the nuts.
Okay.
That's what you're claiming is like this profound, immersive
but like you
experience
see them
life.
Old and you're like, oh man, I get old. Okay. So I gotta, while I'm still young, I gotta do what I can now while I'm still young.
Right.
In order to.
But I see that with the original Jackass because I'm like, damn.
No, I don't think like about my age.
I do. On the original Jackass because I'm like, I'm about that age. I got to start getting racked in the nuts for views or something, man.
I see. I don't want you getting racked in the nuts for
That's
views.
Not about what you want.
I know it's not about
change
what
it. If I was making as much money as the Jackass guy, she'd be changing.
I would be changing my mind.
No, honey, go get racked in the nuts. That's great.
Good job you got there.
Anyway, my movie's more immersive because it actually immerses you as a film, as a piece of art. Hers is not because it reminds you of how you're gonna die. When become old.
When someone says Memento Mori, I think of a late 8 Gen Zer.
Gen Xer.
Gen Xer. Fuck. I can't read.
That's the Jackass guys.
That's true. Right. They are late age. All right, immersion done.
Immersion done.
I'm done.
Mint has no emotions and can't get immersed, so keep that in mind when you're voting.
I am
some emotions just
ones
it's
that
just hard for me to get my normal emotional baseline is just so like nothing, I guess.
right.
When I do experience emotion, it's intense, but my normal baseline is just, I don't know, nothing. And I guess that's like an autism experience.
Yes.
Ryan, back me up on this. Cherish life. Live each day to the fullest. Bullshit. People need jobs, money, and simply don't have the time. But time's your most precious resource, okay?
It's the only thing you can't buy more of.
Yeah, you can get more money. You can't get more time.
And we don't, you can buy life. What if you go to the doctor? Yeah. And you buy better medical care? Well, yeah. But you can't be young.
You can't buy your youth, okay? You can't buy not having to go to the doctor all the time. Okay. Let's see. Now we're on
the N.
The
Big
N.
N.
Oh yeah. Narrative of this being the last one. That's why I wrote my notes earlier. The narrative of this one is that it's the last one. There's a narrative. Versus yours doesn't have any narrative.
The narrative for mine is that we're going to the big screen, which is what always happens with movies from like TV shows. Is we finally made it. We finally made it. We're here. We're celebrating. We're going all out. That's the narrative. Is it's like triumph. It's
but
excess.
this one is like this narrative is like it's sad to see you guys go, but
it sucks. It's depressing. It's a Jackass movie, and it doesn't fit with the overall.
Yeah, but
theme
it's
of that
a
franchise.
narrative. It's more of a narrative than the original Jackass.
It's a bad, off-putting narrative.
But
having
it's still
it be
a narrative.
there, yes, but it's a bad one, and having it be there is
just because it's a bad one doesn't necessarily mean it's not a narrative.
It's a bad narrative. She concedes it's a bad narrative, and mine isn't. Mine's
well,
a
okay, what
narrative.
is your version of bad?
Like lacking in quality, poor quality.
Okay, well, I'm not using bad in that terms. I'm using bad as in like negative emotions, but it's still a narrative.
No, it's poor quality. It's a poor quality narrative that doesn't match the overall theme of the franchise or even the movie itself. Because they go from,
but it's original that
one. This is so sad. You should feel sad, and we're all old fucks. But also watch this guy get hit in the nuts, and watch this robot stick his finger up this guy's ass.
But also the narrative is that they're all old, and if you want to watch a bunch of boomers get hurt, this is the movie for you.
They don't even get hurt that much, though. A lot of it is clips of them being young getting hurt. So you're not.
But there are some. Johnny gets hit by that bowl,
which he already did, and
it doesn't mean he didn't do it when he was old though. He did it when he was old. Now
so it's less interesting.
No, it's more interesting because it's a boomer getting hurt. Don't you want the boomers to get hurt? Fuck them. Fuck the boomers.
I do want but they aren't real boomers. They aren't real boomers. Number one.
Yeah,
I want to see real boomers get hurt. Okay, like I want the housing market to crash. Number two, the day of the pillow can't come soon enough. Number two, the narrative, A, it's poorly constructed, it's forced, and B, it just is, it's unfitting. Like it just is bad. It's a bad narrative that they could have gone without. My narrative is loose and thin because there's no narrative at all. There is a narrative.
What's the narrative? That they're in Tokyo?
That they're going from the TV show to the movie.
But that's not explicitly stated in the movie.
That's the understanding at the time, if you know.
But if you're out famous, who fucking cares about context? Okay, if you just see a Jackass,
your movie's all about context. It's the last one, the best and the last.
Yeah, but they say explicitly in the movie that it's the best and the last one. In the first Jackass, they don't say it at all.
Jackass 1.
They don't say in Jackass 1, this is the movie version.
With the skits because they're because most of Jackass 1 is more or less skits that they pretty much would have done on the TV show. They go like they have the stuff with the alligators and stuff, which was more production value, but the actual like shopping cart that your movie copies and the like at the end Rip Taylor fucking doing the confetti and saying he made it, thank God, like that only works with the cultural context, like all culture and art, of the understanding that we're celebrating and going all out and having this huge shopping cart and these explosions because we're finally have made it to the big screen. That's why they did that. That's why it makes sense. That's why it works. And that's the narrative. It's implied, but it's there.
The narrative here is that they have to stop. So they're putting together Graciously, they didn't have to do this.
Graciously?
Graciously.
I didn't know he was involved in the most recent Jackass. That's crazy.
So gracious of these Jackass
Gracious?
dudes
What are you talking about?
to take the best clips. They could have just not actually. They could have just not
Yeah, they
combined
could have made a good fucking movie where they
but
filmed original stuff.
But they could have just had nothing, like, ever.
Why even have anything?
They could have
original?
not closed the narrative. They
didn't close the narrative at all.
This movie being the best and the last one closes the.
But it's not the best. And it probably won't be the last.
It resolves any sort of, like.
What is there to resolve? They're still alive. They
you know
didn't die.
how, like, humans like resolution. That's what it is.
But it's not like the other Jackasses have
They're-
like plots.
But they're
To
resolving. They're resolving the movies. They're like, oh, this is the
They're
first one. Now
resolving
this is
the
the last
movies.
one.
It's just sequentially the most recent one. There's no resolution
But
to
it's
a
the
plot.
last one. That means resolution.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't at
The
all.
other movies didn't have the word last in it.
But they were implied in your movie. They talk about how Johnny said it was going to be the last one every time.
But he's an old geezer, so you believe him.
He was an old geezer in 4.
When was 4?
I don't know, like 2020 something.
Jackass 4.
Forever.
2022.
There you go.
Okay, so he was born in 71. And this is what, 2026? Oh, fuck. What age is that? He's 55 now?
Yeah, something like that. I don't know.
Why would they so confidently put the word last in the title?
For marketing, to make Jackass fans like me go, well, it's the last one. And I didn't see Jackass 4 in theaters, which was a huge mistake. I had an opportunity and I declined, which was stupid. But it's just a marketing trick that you're falling for. It's not narrative, it's marketing. They're not the same thing.
What if they made a Jackass 6 and it's like, oh, you look fucking retarded, okay? You put the
Hollywood's never done that before. They've never claimed this is the end of a franchise and kept it going. That's not happening all the fucking time right now. They never market movies as this is the last one. You're never going to see it again. Then release another one a couple years later. That's never happened before. Same here. Normal emotions are nearly null. Strong emotions are intense, kind of scary.
Yes.
Yeah, that's why art's great. A comedy movie should not have scenes of people crying because they're growing old. That's not a comedy element. Yes, I know. So it hurts the narrative that should be with the movie. It's a bad narrative.
It's funny that old people are sad.
It's not funny. It's depressing because these are the Jackass guys.
It's funny because they've destroyed the economy.
First of all,
they deserve it.
We're getting distracted. Well, they're Gen Xers. You're getting distracted from the facts that Gracious said. I can't believe you just exposed him like that. You've doxed him.
I'm sorry.
He told you that in confidence.
I'm sorry, Gracious.
This is disgusting. It's because he's in the Schizo squad. That's why. Guys, if you're against doxing, vote for me. Jackass, the very best. The very best and the very last. For real. For realsies this time. That's what they're going to say.
The very best. Well, they already... Well...
Friday the 13th, part 4 of the final chapter.
The
Spoiler,
reason
they made
why,
more. Yeah, thank you.
The reason why I think this is for sure
any
the last
sequel
one,
titled Last is false advertising. Why? Why would it be the last one?
Because they have...
It's only going to be the last one if they can't get any more money out of it.
Hold on. Is number 4, does that have clips from the last... few Jackasses?
No, because it's a good movie.
Because this one has a clip from
Actually, you
2000.
know what? I shouldn't say that definitively. I've only seen it once, so I don't think so.
Okay, so this movie is, it's the last one because it has a bunch of clips that you haven't seen. That the bottom of the barrel.
No, you've seen most of these clips. Most of the clips you've seen,
but not you didn't see the gun one. You
one.
didn't see the one where he's tumbling in the box.
Yeah, 10% of the clips we've seen are ones we haven't seen before.
And you have
most of them are just
digging. They're scraping the bottom of the barrel because they're done.
They're giving you slop. Yeah, hey,
because
here's some
they're
shit that
done. Okay, they need to get rid of everything.
So it's bad. They're giving you bad shit.
They're trying to clear off their terabytes of data of video footage. So they're trying to get rid of everything they have. So they're bringing it out to the public.
Right.
That means they're done. They're D-U-N.
No.
Done.
No, I guarantee you there's clips that they haven't shown anyone that they could have, but they didn't.
Then they'll make a 5.5.
So this isn't the last one then.
But it doesn't count if it's a 0.5.
It
That's
absolutely
just behind the
counts.
scenes.
No,
it doesn't.
counts. It's not behind the scenes either. Most of it's just stunts they didn't use in the actual movie. But they like cobble together them in a real movie that has a narrative. They still put work into it. It's not just a clip show. The 0.5s are even better, way better than the best and the last.
Well, this one's they don't have any original content, which you know.
Oh.
Which you know
They
is
don't have
good
any original
for
content. That's good
which
to
is
hear.
good for the narrative.
Why?
The narrative of this is the last one.
It makes the narrative of worse quality because it's just
But the
shit.
overarching narrative of the
Of
series,
what?
of the entire series of the Jackass series, you can't.
What is the overarching narrative of the Jackass series?
Which is
We're gonna smack our dicks around
for 30 years and then they're done.
That's not. But there's no overarching narrative.
That
The movies don't really.
The
have
narrative
narratives.
is the age that they are.
That's not.
They're getting older
that's
and
not
still
a
doing
narrative.
it.
That's just how life works. What are you talking about?
That's the you get to see them get older and still do this, and then think differently as you get older and see it happen. Okay, that's the narrative.
Okay,
is that
so
they're getting
if
older.
you guys like old people and boomers and going
No,
to an
no,
old
no.
folks
If
home and
you-
hearing your grandpa talk about how back in his day a dime could buy a house, vote for her. If you like the narrative of young American
no.
excellent
If
men
you hate boomers and
inventing a new genre of fucking movie, vote for me. That's
if
a
you
good
hate
narrative.
boomers and you want to see them get beat up, vote for me. Okay. If you want to,
No, if you love boomers and seeing them bitch and cry, they don't get that beat up.
but they get a little hurt
One of them gets a little hurt, kind of.
and they get shocked and such. Don't you want to see boomers get shocked?
No, because so much of it is them when they're young getting shocked. I mean, for goodness gracious
Yeah,
sake,
but you still
they
see
use
some
clips
footage.
from my movie in this movie.
But they still get shocked as old people. You get to see old people do a bunch of random
I
shit.
love seeing that. I love seeing
You
old
can-
guys
you
get
can-
hurt. That's awesome.
Yeah, because they're boomers and they fucking
They're not
deserve it.
boomers. They're not actual boomers, though.
Well, they're
Gen
spiritually
Xers.
boomer. They have
They're
money like
spiritually
boomer,
but that
they
doesn't
have wealth
transfer.
like boomer.
That doesn't transfer to the wanting to see boomers get hurt. I want to see like actual baby boomers get hurt, and it's not funny because they're doing it voluntarily, and they're like making jokes about it and whatnot. I want to see boomers get hurt.
I thought it was
like,
only
for
funny
realsies.
if it was done voluntarily, and you don't like it when
What?
it's not.
No.
I'm talking about when you're like, who's that guy who got chained up?
Yeah, that's not funny because he could get mauled to death by a bear, not get like hit in the nuts. Guys who get unintentionally hit in the nuts, that can be funny. And like, I don't know, like throwing a pie in someone's face, that's funny.
Growing older is not a narrative. It's a narrative of your life.
Thank you. No,
Your life is
that's
a
not
narrative.
represented in this. No, wrong. Your life is a narrative, but like that's not translated.
I rest my
well in
case.
Jackass.
I rest my case. Your life is a narrative. These old men's lives are narratives. I rest my case.
Yeah, just like everyone else on planet Earth.
Exactly.
Unoriginal, uninspiring, and unfitting for a Jackass movie. It has a narrative, but it's piss poor. Anyway, O for originality, which you said earlier. I mean, for starters, I don't even know. My movie invented this genre. Your movie has clips of mine in it and other Jackasses.
Okay,
Mine
but
does not
will you
contain
see
that.
old people get hurt in other movies?
Yeah, you see fucking Phil Margera get hurt in mine.
Who's that?
The dad. He's an old guy, and he gets
Yeah, but
hurt.
he's not as old as these geezers.
He was relative to the time. He's like an actual boomer. If you want to see an actual boomer get hurt, vote for me in Jackass 1.
Well, you see clips of that in my movie, so that's also...
You see clips which are not original, and most of the movie's not original. Most of the stunts are not original. Even the new stunts are derivatives of the old stunts, like Johnny getting hit with the bull.
But the idea
The
to
cast
take a
members
bunch
are-
of clips and sell them as a movie because of these fellas who are famous and they're like not wanting to do it anymore, that's an original concept.
A bad original concept,
It's an original concept, though.
but it's
We're focusing on originality,
Hey,
not
it's
necessarily
a
whether
clip
it's good
show-
or bad.
A clip show, a best of show, is inherently not original. Number one. Number two, mine is still more original, even by that metric, whether it's good or bad. Mine is good originality, and it's much more original. It's creating the genre of content that's dominating the internet.
Have you seen a marionette, Old Geezers? Have you?
No, I haven't seen
I rest my
Marionette Old
case.
Geezers.
I rest my case.
One stunt in the new one was original. Every stunt in the original Jackass is original. The entire fucking movie, the premise, the subject, everything about it, they were original and fresh characters at that point. The butterbean fight, sticking a car up your ass, the gross out humor, the fact it was filmed, fucking around in public, fucking around in Japan. It's all original and all stems from Jackass. Yours isn't even, I mean, it doesn't even have original content for most of it.
But the idea to take that content and put it in the editing bay in that specific order is original.
The idea of combining skateboarding culture with early 2000s video, like, you know, home movies culture in Jackass is completely original. It doesn't rely on anything else.
But
yours relies on other
stuff. But okay, here's original.
Other original ideas.
Here's something original.
A man's entire life isn't a narrative. Certain specific events are. The time he was deployed to war, for example, that's a narrative. Clip shows are not an original concept. Your life is a narrative. Watch out for my new autobiography. Autobiography, guys. I'd read that. The Gracious story.
Yes.
Gracious to a fault.
That's a good title. Mine's original because you can see a bunch of old spiritual boomers.
Which you could see in Bad Grandpa, okay?
Old spiritual boomers.
We've already done the shtick of the boomer getting hurt.
Hold on.
That's
not my argument. You could see...
I think it is.
The old boomer...
you conceded that your movie wasn't original early. What are we even talking about here?
Old spiritual boomers...
She's conceded that they're not actual boomers.
Deal with the consequences of their actions of creating this culture of people fucking around on smartphones.
No, they don't touch on the smartphone thing at all, and also they don't really.
And having to be in competition with them.
No, they don't talk or discuss that like at all. That would actually be interesting if they did.
But they have to compete with that idea, and so instead of talking about it, which people would think, oh, you know what, that would be an interesting idea.
You actually made a wonderful argument for me, because the live streaming and fucking around in public has taken off and become so dominant. It would be interesting if Jackass tried to reconcile with that and tried to incorporate those guys and smartphones and the internet. But they don't. They go to their hug box and they don't do any public stuff in this one because it's become impossible.
But because people
have not reconciled or tried to.
I don't even care about that, okay? I don't care about that.
You were talking about that a second ago.
I wasn't. That was not the original point I was making.
Yes, it was.
You don't know my brain.
Well, they're reconciling with the
I had
that they've created, but they didn't do that.
But you kept interrupting me with your arguments, okay?
They don't have any public stuff.
I was going
it's
to
quite
say.
Glaring, actually, if you look at the first one. They have a lot of public. Whoa.
I was going to say.
It's touching my heart. What's up with that?
I was going to.
Are we having a heart to heart right now?
She
was going to say, "Oh wait, I actually made a great argument for your movie."
Are you going to continue to interrupt?
No, but that is a really great point. They stopped doing public stuff in the most recent one because of smartphones and the internet, and they don't know how to contend with that because now it's a competition.
Well, I was going to say
you're actually making a case. I want to see that Jackass movie. The more I think about it, that would be original.
What I was going to say is instead of doing the obvious thing and talking about their influence, the original thing was
Grace, just roll the tape back. That's not what she was saying.
Instead of doing the obvious thing, which is commentating on that, what they instead decided to do was an original thing, which is to not address that at all. And also another thing, an original thing. My actual original point was to take a bunch of clips from their old show, because it's been 20 years. And try to old movie, sorry, and try to they take all and try to compete with the geezers and try to compete with the youngins, the youths who are doing it better than them.
Except they're not, though. They're just trying to do the Jackass thing without competing with them. They're not going out in public. They're not incorporating these guys at all. You made a really good point, which was that, yeah, the internet has changed things, and it would have been original if they tried to contend with that. If they tried to contend with the legacy and the influence they brought, that would be original, because we haven't seen them really do that yet. So it'd be original and fresh, and those guys are popping and relevant, but they stayed in their little bubble, and they're coasting off of the fact that they're the guys who did all that, but they're not doing anything with the concept anymore because other people have taken over and taken that concept and run with it, and they refuse to sort of recognize that. They're stuck in their little bubbles and trying to still just do dick jokes, LOL. Why don't you guys fucking start a Jackass kick channel or something? I mean, I don't know. Fish Tank is sort of
yeah,
an
but they're
evolution
old,
of this
and
concept.
they're going to be like, I don't need to do that because I'm old.
I know, because they're old and lazy, and they don't feel
And
like
they're
being
trying,
original and
but
trying.
they're going to be like, I want to compete with like readily available smartphone use with a big box television.
Big box television.
Oh wait, that's
What
not
the
a movie
What is she
screen.
talking about?
There's no big box.
Mitt is
televisions.
going to rip your heart out like mole around. I know, dude. She keeps telling. I'm like, what are you doing? She wants to like hit me. I think.
No,
or something.
I
don't
don't.
know. She's doing something. I think she's trying to like give
I'm
me a
trying-
stroke. Like,
I'm
give me a
trying to be
stroke
like,
like that dog
yo,
that just stroked out.
hold
I think
on.
that's probably what happened. Is she hit the dog really hard in the chest.
No, I did not.
And then
do
she was
that.
like, "That's crazy. He had a stroke. His heart stopped working."
That's not how a stroke works.
Well, it is with dogs, apparently. I don't know.
No.
My brain is smart, but my mouth is dumb too. Well, both of hers are dumb, unfortunately. At least when it comes to arguing about originality for movies.
Thinking that you can compete with Zoomers who are more in touch
Who all
with
look
the
up
culture,
to you and are directly influenced by you. It's a true cultural
thinking that
achievement
you
they've done.
can compete with them while having
not
no
competing, it's
ideas,
incorporating.
new ideas in your brain
No,
is an original concept.
What is original about that?
Think hubris.
It's original in its shittiness.
Yes.
But it's not as original as the original Jackass. That by that metric, the original Jackass wins. Because the whole premise of the original Jackass was way more original than even what you're saying, which is like them unwilling to contend with their cultural influence and their declining relevancy because other people have picked up their baton and taken it further.
That's pretty original.
And they refuse to recognize or incorporate that.
That's
That's not original at all. It's something that all these celebrities have fallen to as the internet's taken over, which is why they're failing, because they refuse to incorporate the rise of the internet. They still are. So it's not original, fresh, topical, relevant, whereas the original Jackass was all those things. And it had it more in spades.
Well, you got two fat guys. That's original. There's usually only one token fat guy, or all
That's
of the
true.
entire cast is fat.
That's true. We had two fat guys instead of one. That's true. Well, two is one is none.
Yes.
So there you go.
We did it. That's
Two
vote for
fat
me.
guys is more original than one fat guy. That's it. We've done it. If you don't like fat guys, vote for me. If you like fat people, vote for Matt.
If you like fat food but you don't want to get fat yourself, vote for me.
No, there's nothing to do with Jackass. If you like Taco Bell and other fast food, vote for me. I'm anti-fat people, pro Taco Bell and fast food.
I do
so
like Taco Bell.
There you go. All right, anyway.
All right, vote for me because and vote for me if you hate boomers.
No, you can't claim that though.
Vote for me if you hate spiritually boomers.
Vote for me if you like what Jackass used to be, and you want to see Mint snort some wasabi.
Oh boy.
If you want to see my girlfriend snort wasabi instead of getting her hand snapped by a mouse
That's
trap,
loud.
it's going to give her PTSD from now on. Anyway, Mint conceded on every point this time, basically. The new Jackass sucks. Vote for me. Join the Discord. And on Friday, we're going to be watching Disclosure Day. You can watch it for free in our Discord. It's a movie still in theaters, but you get to watch it for free in our Discord. Wow. And you can come hang out with us and be on stream. It'll be a great time. We had a Gracious and a
Cosmic Vader
watching Patriot.
The Patriot.
The Patriot with Mel Gibson for July 4th last Friday. So
Yeehaw.
And this show's on Sunday from now on, so we're going to try and watch probably the most current movie on Friday, just so people have a reason to show up and hang out. It'll be a good time.
Yes. What are the movies doing next week?
Disclosure Day and Close Encounters of the Third Kind. So
Almost all new movies suck.
yes,
That's-
which is why, honestly, I kind of like this because I've been so tapped out from specifically movie culture, modern movies for a hot minute now, for like years, because I just got so tired of the slop. So I do like picking back up in the culture, and it seems to maybe be changing with like Obsession and Backrooms. Like there's hope that we can recover movies
Yeah.
as an art form and not just be consumed in this endless slop won't consume us all. But yes, come hang out and make fun of
Yes.
it with us. But anyway,
You have that mouse trap set up.
shh, it's for later.
Okay.
So, you know, and you can watch the VOD on that. But anyway, Schizo Kino, Friday and Sundays, the Showcase and Showdown. And then Minty Crafty, we just went to DC. You can come see us get kicked out of the National Mall by the National Guard and then have to come back through security. It was a good
See
stream.
fireworks,
Yes.
what was it?
The biggest fireworks show of all time,
Yes.
the Guinness World Record.
Yes, you can see that on a stream.
Yes, and you know,
You can see a bunch of cops yelling at each other, and fucking National Guard gets deployed.
well, we recorded that footage. Well, we got some of it, but anyway, it's a good stream.
Yes.
And we're gonna be doing more cool shit over on Minty Crafty on Wednesday and Saturday. Go like and subscribe. Like and subscribe on this on Schizo Kino. We got more and better content. We're gonna do a content revamp and keep tinkering with things, but come along with us for the journey, guys. So
Yes.
and maybe I'll be able to get my ping pong balls out for the next stream that my fucking Floyd hid for no reason, bro.
I'll
So
bring them
sad.
back out.
It's too late.
Okay.
It's too late. You embarrassed me in front of Gracious and Ryan.
I'm sorry.
Anyway,
I'm
no.
sorry, Moyd.
Vote for me so I can punish her for hiding my ping pong balls.
Vote for me if you don't want to see me get punished 3 weeks in a row.
No, it's hilarious. We all want to see a woman snort wasabi. I mean, come on, guys. It's going to be hilarious.
I don't want to vomit.
Well, we'll have a trash can ready, you know? Don't lose. Should have argued better. Anyway.
I think my arguments were perfect, actually.
No.
And
you conceded on every point this time.
That's what you think.
That's what the record shows. Anyway,
All right.
We'll see you guys later. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for swinging by.
Goodbye.
And, you know, stay in school.
All right. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Have a good night.
Oh.
Why did you bring Christmas Day?
Goodbye.
Bye, Greg.